life in today. But welcome to Confirmation Nation. But we still gotta say welcome to Allegedly Fridays, where all things said. Excuse me, y'all. All things said are alleged. Allegedly, child. I can't even keep up with myself at this point. Whew, I told y'all everybody was going to court. I told you somebody should have went in their titty and paid that man. It was just titty money. Child, hey beautiful, how are you? Child, today a doozy is an understatement. Y'all listen. Cheers. Ooh, have mercy. Lord have mercy. Who told y'all the lawyers gonna need lawyers? Mm-hmm. Who told y'all that lady need to stay her happy ass out of court? Don't go in there with cousin Emilio. Child, she better go ahead and settle. That's all I got to say. And Emilio, you better run it up. Run it all the way up. Make her settle high. Because if she settle with you, them people standing behind her got to settle too. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Child, look at this. Won't he do it? Y'all, did the other horseshoe drop? Mm-hmm. It sure did. We gonna see horseshoes dropping all year. This is just the beginning, child. Ooh, vindication season. I told y'all hold on to y'all wig strap. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. Hey, I had to wear my good titties today. Thank you, doll baby. This my Houdini hat. Child, horseshoes is falling everywhere. Should we or do a reading on the horseshoes to see what they got to say? Should we tap into the stable and the horseshoes to see what they got to say? Should we call the glue factory? Anybody want to call the glue factory? Hmm. I told that lady stay out of court, but she don't listen to me, y'all. She don't listen to me. Oh well. How's everybody doing? Ooh, yes, the Zorro hat. Yes. I was ready. According to the mob, I look like what y'all say, Dr. Candace Matthews Jr. Oh, I like Dr. Candace. She one of the best cussers ever. Cuss you down to the bone marrow. Like a whole bunch. Y'all, when I tell you my day has been so busy, I didn't even sit down to write anything down because I haven't had a moment to. But one thing's for certain, two things are for sure. We're going to tap into this Cardi and Cameron situation because if the statement that she just put out was a clap back to Cameron, I believe that's a huge mistake. Huge mistake. She got to understand that man is a New York icon and he's a big homie. He's an OG. So when you get to slighting the OGs, honey, the OGs got that little private phone call situation, or they kick it and blow a little, smoke a cigar over a nice glass of bourbon or brandy, and they have conversations that you don't know about that turns into you not being able to get anybody worthwhile on your projects. And see, you need the streets right now. You do. You really do. Mm-mm-mm. And shout out to Funky Dineva. I might not agree with him all the time, But his response to the Sydney Star situation, spot on. Zeus Network, they put out their disclaimer. Child, spot on. He said what needed to be said. He really did. For me, there is no reason for a grown woman, trans man at all to be downstairs in any establishment. I don't care if it's a church building, looking for anybody that looks to be young and offering for them to come up to your room. Now, word on the street is that baby is related to Boosie family. Now, we haven't confirmed that. We don't know that to be true. But child, if that baby is related to Team Badass, you safer in jail. You really are. You're safer in jail. And I don't know how long that's going to be a thing, because people can reach out and touch you for a honey bun or two. Child, thank you, Bryce. Many blessings to you. Heavenly Father, give it back to him tenfold. Y'all, we're going to have to wing it a bit tonight. Because like I said, I didn't really have a chance to write much down. Rolling Cheetah Girl Thong will be tonight on Twitch, because I need time for the champagne to kick in before we talk about the Mucinex built booger in that thong. Because ill, I hope that woman got paid well so she can get her retinas rotated. Like, why would you be walking around at all with a thong? That child, ew. My third eye hurt just saying it. She must have really needed the rent paid, because there's certain shit I just can't do. No ma'am, no sir. You said, can we see the whole outfit? It's pretty much just like it's a shirt dress, and I have on a sparkle bra up under it. So this is simple. It's simple. The heels are kicked off to the side somewhere, because no ma'am, we just chilling, so I'm barefoot. So yes, it's still, Leo gang season. So, I've been back and forth and back. And some of my other friends, I won't be meeting up with them today, because I'll be up cutting up with y'all all day. But child, I brought my auntie glasses. Okay, I brought the auntie glasses. Cause we need to see what's going on out here. Like, is everybody going crazy in the same damn week? Oh, you said the red lips set it off. What hell? Thank you, Jada. Hold on, where we go? What she say? Say you love me, then put me in Chanel. This is from that Chanel gift box she gave me. I love this lipstick. It's buttery. Ooh, child. How's everybody doing today? Y'all, when I tell you, when the stuff started coming across my phone, I was literally looking at my phone like, say what? Say who? So I did say the lawyers will need lawyers, but child, hold on. Let's read what they said on the internet, because I ain't said nothing. This was the internet. See what the internet said. Because y'all know y'all blew my phone up today. Like, Angel, get your ass up. Child, listen. Hold on. Reed Smith, LLP, being a hot topic today. It reminds me of something I came across reading court filings. And let's see, Reed Smith, what y'all do? Or better yet, what haven't y'all done? It says new lawsuit. A major lawsuit is filed. Excuse me. A major firm has filed a lawsuit against Nicki Minaj, Onika Mirage, and her Harajuku Barbie LLC, alleging over $229,000 is unpaid legal fees tied to prior federal litigation. The law firm GRSM claims it entered into a legal service agreement on October 2nd of 2024 to represent Nicki Minaj and her company in a federal case, Julius Johnson versus Onika Tanya Mirage, ETL, U.S. District Court. According to the complaint, GRSM performed all requested legal services for those that were accepted without dispute by defendant. It's so much going on, y'all. I'm. So, y'all, between this and what looks like what I told y'all about the possible shell companies and laundromats, this is why that lady needs to, you said read the actual post. Hold on. It says, with Reed Smith LLP being a hot topic today, it reminds me of something I came across a while ago in a court filing. There's defamation lawsuit against Roc Nation attorney Joe, was that Tacopino, who represents A$AP Rocky in his criminal case. Both Tacopino and A$AP Rocky are being sued for defamation. The law firm representing them looked familiar, so I went back to double check. It's the same law firm. Okay, thank you. I see why you told me to go and read the rest. Yes, it's the same law firm that recently sued Nicki Minaj approximately for $230,000. In the complaint, they attached emails from Reed Smith LLP, which appears to have represented Nicki at one point. I don't know for how long. What's interesting is that Jordan Sev is, I hope Sieve, I think that's his name, Jordan Sieve, who is Desiree Perez and Jay-Z's personal attorney. Reed Smith has represented Roc Nation for years. Carla Crafter, I think that's Crafter, also from Reed Smith LLP, to my knowledge, currently represents Megan Thee Stallion. Child, wait a minute. Currently represents who? Let me run that back. To my knowledge, currently represents Megan Thee Stallion. This also led me to realize that it's the same law firm that sued Alex Rodriguez over unpaid legal fees. And in that case, Alex admitted that Desiree Perez, who was his advisor at the time, allegedly told him not to pay the firm and to make them sue him. That's another interesting Roc Nation connection. I don't know what's going on, but I sincerely hope that whatever information these law firms may obtain while representing Nicki Minaj is being handled in accordance with their professional and ethical obligations. I really hope no confidential information ever shared with parties adverse to a current or former client. Then this lawsuit appears out of nowhere and coincidentally includes Reed Smith's email as exhibited. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on it. Child, wait a minute. That's too close for comfort. That's too close for comfort. What are we doing? What's happening here? What's happening here? Is this a conflict of interest of some kind? Now, I'm no lawyer, okay? I do the court of public opinion. But child, is this a direct conflict of interest? Is there some funny business going on here? How are these people all connected? Because this seems like 2 degrees of separation the further I read this. It's so much coming out today. We got fake record labels that are signing artists and allegedly knocking these people off for insurance money. So we got fake companies doing alleged sacrifices now. Child, what? Now I told y'all the lawyers gonna need lawyers, but how many of these lawyers are gonna need lawyers? The bar association is about to be popping because I mean, if they find this to be too close for comfort, which means this could possibly be building an alleged racketeering situation, possibly a little bit. Not only will people be facing looking at being disbarred, but are some of these lawyers going to face charges? Ooh, child. I know I told y'all the lawyers are going to need lawyers, but my God. Y'all, we're going to look into all of this. We're going to look into all of this. I believe I told y'all, I think it was last year, um, I did a live called, what was it? What was it? Super Bowl and Rico Suaves. I think it was on a Monday, if I ain't mistaken. Either way, I told y'all that after Super Bowl, expect to see possible Ricos roll in. Now I didn't know I was a year ahead of time. But now you've got the NFL affiliates, you've got Fanatics, and all of these people looking real strange about the face. All of these people are being called to the carpet. I smell feds and Homeland Security. What y'all smell? Because I remember telling y'all that they were going to be looking at possible shell companies and laundromats. Who remembers when I said those will be the key words? I told y'all that I want to say 2024. Shell companies and laundromats. I told y'all that the fall of 2024. I see all the me's. I see all the me's. Ooh, child. You say where we going today? Right here in this damn seat. Oh my God, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and start the show. I wanted to just get a few more of y'all in here. Ooh, it's cute. Okay. We're just under 300 people so far. Which one y'all want to do first? Y'all want to do Cousin Emilio, or y'all want to do the lawyers that need lawyers? Or do y'all want to do Cardi and Cameron? I'll see what y'all say down here in the chat. Y'all pick. I see 2 Emilios, 1 Cardi. Okay, Emilio is leading. I see a Cameron, so that goes 2 for Cardi. So Emilio is leading by a landslide right now. So we'll do Emilio first. Hey, thank you for giving out the free memberships. We'll do Emilio first, and we'll do Cardi and Cameron second, since they're the runner-up. Let's get off into Cousin Emilio, because I told her to give Cousin Emilio that titty money. I really did. Mm, I really did. I told her that's all you owe him is twos and fews. Give it to him. I'm still saying settle. Child, settle. Don't let this man take you to court. They already showed me the testimony. Don't do it. Don't do it. He gonna sit up there and be emotional and convincing, and folks gonna want to hug him because he gonna cry about you talking about he fat. Mm-hmm. And then he gonna talk about how you starved him and allegedly beat him up and all that type of stuff. He might not have beat him up, but I think he caught a couple of boo-bops somewhere allegedly. So you don't want him to sit on that stand and talk about his mental health and how he was hungry. Hell, you make me hungry. That's worth me suing you too. But him being hungry and being fat shamed, and then you went your ass over there to Planet Fitness and did that Hottie's boot camp, and wasn't you slapping people food out their hand on that commercial? Y'all, am I wrong? Didn't I see that? Where she was slapping people's sandwiches out their damn mouth? I mean, if you did it for a commercial, could you have possibly done it in real life? It's an interesting question to ask. I know you won't slap my damn sandwich out my hand. I know that's what's not gonna happen. Cause child, if I was over there in Ibiza and my plate hit the floor, so would have you. On everything you love, you and your wig. Y'all would have picked two separate corners. The wig over here and you over there. Let my plate hit the floor and see what happened. I promise you, I am not that girl. I am not that girl. You can starve all the hell you want to. You're not going to touch my shit. Mm-mm. I got to sit here and work 16, 18 hours and not eat because you afraid to get fat. You get lipo allegedly. You ain't gonna worry about getting fat. Go sit next to a vacuum. Let me see. Get my favorite deck for federal cases. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Me and my Houdini hat. We about to tap into why you should have gave that man that titty money. Thank you, Vanity. Didn't they say you pulled Alex's hair? I think I read that too. Who is Alex? And is Alex okay? Alex, are you okay? Tell me, Alex, are you okay? Are you okay, Alex? Where's Alex? Damn it. Is Alex going to be on the stand? Was it Alex's real hair? Was you pulling on tracks? We need information, okay? Alex, if it was tracks, tell him you got traction alopecia. You feel like you got whiplash, allegedly. Because, I mean, all the things he said you did should have had everybody in jail in Italy. It would, they would have had to translate my charges to me. Like, somebody tell me what is self-defense in Italian. And then follow it up when she tried it. Mm-hmm. Let's tap into Cousin Emilio. Show me the energy around Emilio Garcia, better known as Emilio Coochie. Yes. Coochie, coochie, coo. What's going on with Emilio? Child. Oh, y'all, wait a minute. Emilio was living in that house when Kelsey got evicted, allegedly. It's interesting what he could possibly say. Yeah, wasn't he living there when Kelsey ended up with no place to go and she couldn't go home? I wonder what he witnessed. Was Emilio home the night that they got home and your hoof got grazed? Did he witness your hoof injury? Did he see sparks fly off of your horseshoe? Child, you might not want that man to get on that stand. But I know you don't listen to me. You're going to do the complete opposite of what I say. So don't, you know what? Because you're going to do the complete opposite of what I say. Yes. Don't go to court. Don't you dare Go to court. Yes. Settle out of court. Don't you dare go. Because I know you're going to do the complete opposite. Show me Emilio Garcia. Okay, Six of Cups represents the past. Oh, child. Look, your first two cards, I ain't got to go no further. I wish this was Twitch, because this is literally, it's a song for everything. Somebody play Don't Look Any Further. Ooh, child. The Six of Cups, your past coming back to haunt you. The Page of Cups, baby, you gonna be sorry. He get his ass up there and get to crying about being hungry. You better just pay the man. Yes. It's not getting any better, and we just started. Look, Six of Wands, moving forward towards victory. Yes, the case is going to court. You got the Judgment card. Child, listen, you do not want this to turn into a judgment against you. Settle, settle, settle. Okay? Hurry up and settle. Because you're about to be publicly humiliated, shamed, and embarrassed. Oh my God. Do they have happy hour down to the court? I'm just asking for me. I need a glass of Vouv and a cigar. Justice. See, the cards are saying you need to rush through this. Hurry up and settle out, okay? Because the DOJ is going to come knocking. You go to court with your apple head ass. You got the EEOC. You got OSHA. You got the IRS. You got the DOJ. All the alphabets will pull up. And they're going to pull up over the Pebble Nation. Can the church say raid? Can the church say they're going to be pulling computers, towers, files? They're going to shut that building down and we're going to see y'all on TMZ? Oh, don't do it. Settle. Settle. If you ain't got it, go get it. You cute. You can go find an old rich white man that will feel sorry for you. Make him pay Emilio for you. You're in the right circles. You really are. I don't know. You might be, I don't know, but child, don't do this. Thank you, Mama Nikki. I can only tell you what the angels tell me. God don't miss. And he said you should miss this court date and settle. Now, I've been telling you this for, what, a year and a half? All the alphabets will be in attendance. And you do know if this ends up not working out in that lady's favor, this puts it in Donald Jaquavius Trump's backyard because now it's federal. And y'all know he love a good time. Eight of Pentacles talks about work. Ace of Cups. When he started this job, he loved this job. He looked at you like extended family, like you was Cuzzo, okay? He has so much love and admiration for you when this started. He thought that, you know, he was going to have stability. You and him would be able to be locked in and work for a while. This was his dream come true, a wish fulfillment. Child. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. This talks about contracts, negotiations, and agreement. Y'all deciding to work together. But look at this, the wounded warrior. Y'all took him through there. He went through so much. You bet not, oh my God, he bet not be able to prove that you blocked him from getting more substantial work. You know that's a Fed case too, if he can prove that you blackballed him. And see your buddy over there with them damn crows? She need to be standing at attention because he said that he was supposed to work on that video shoot with y'all, and then out of nowhere he got fired. Child, she might end up having to come through and testify on why that man was taken off that job, because what happened? Thank you, Champagne. Two of Swords. The job, here it is. This is being cut off from opportunities because he stood up for himself. But this is saying, child, listen, whatever the price is, whatever the ticket is for the legal fees for this case, child, your defense attorneys could literally drop out of this case if you can't afford to pay them. I don't know why they think you ain't got it, but if you ain't got it, boo, you could be halfway through this case and end up standing up there representing yourself, sounding like damn Elmer Fudd. We already read your last transcripts, honey. You ain't got it. You are not legally blind. This will not work for you. Didn't the judge tell you not to take this to court? He advised 9 months ago. And speaking on 9, for those of y'all that know your numerology, 9 is the number of completion. It closes out all cycles. So, child, this is a wrap for you. And we got what is that, an eclipse coming in Leo. You know that situation with the Leo ain't done. Expect something soon coming from that Leo too. Oh, the universe about to go belts to ass on you, something so terrible, and you just bought you a new one allegedly. So you got the Magician here and the High Priestess. This talks about things that you may have done behind the scenes. Yes, tomorrow is the Lionsgate portal. Shout out to you. And big things happen in the Lionsgate portal. So I'm not surprised that it kicked off a little early. Listen, it's saying things that you may have done in secret, things that you thought would never come out, things that we were never supposed to know about are about to spill over, just like the cups of this bra. Literally, literally over and over and over again. Child, stop it. Pay that man. Give him a little cherry on top. Ask for an NDA. Here, take this. Don't say nothing, and make sure you don't say nothing else about him that can keep him from working. That's what the cards are saying you should do. But I know you don't listen to me or the cards. You're going to do the complete opposite. So go ahead, love. Enjoy. Five of Swords, conflict and communication. There's something in this paperwork that you and your team are going to literally melt like butter in your seats because something that you're saying is not adding up. You think you got it good right now, but see, Palace of Wands, which would be under the King of Wands, which would be his operation. You're about to unearth a lot of things because this falls under the Six of Cups, which talks about a lot of information coming out from the past. Child, listen, you're about to have the EEOC with the federal government and the DOJ over there at those people's establishment. Yes. And they're going to backdate. You hear me? They're going to backdate their investigation. So listen, Memphis Bleak, I'm just asking for me. if they come to raid this establishment and we see all types of boxes being carried out and towers and everything, because you know you always outside waiting to talk to TMZ. I don't know why you the only one that's always ready to talk to TMZ. What you gonna be outside talking about? I would suggest you don't say nothing, because everything you say could be held against you in a federal court of law, allegedly. Watching your life go down. Watching your life go down. Say, baby, if what they say is true. Yeah, y'all go back and listen to that. Ooh, that's the theme song for 2027. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you follow me on IG, you know I already shared it today. I was shocked that it was on IG. Show me the justice card. Show me DOJ. Show me DOJ. Ooh, y'all about to be shaking like some dice. Oh, shit. They about to throw you clean up under the bus. Ten of Swords, the ultimate betrayal, something you can't come back from. Why? Because Four of Pentacles, you're stubborn and it looked like you don't have enough to foot this bill. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at? Ooh, child. They said you made up with Clay, but allegedly you didn't, because he was being all extra light skinned out on his boat with his new girlfriend. And I'm starting to really like Clay and his petty way of doing things, because he just so low key with the shade. Mm-hmm. And I hope you know your lawyers work for them and not you, allegedly for entertainment purposes. So they're really trying to help them people clear their names. And once they do, child, it's all on you. But I don't think you're going to be able to do that, because Emilio got that damn legal gangster over there with him. I mean, isn't his actual lawyer like a federal prosecutor? Oh my God. That means that man knows how to build a dossier. He knows how to use those buzzwords that'll make those alphabet people say, oh, okay, article what? Mm-hmm, check. Mm. Eight of Pentacles, which is the work card. Let's see what's going on, because this is a work dispute type case, which brings in the EEOC, which brings in the IRS. You like them alphabets? Child, you better get over there to Gracie's Corner so you know all your alphabets. Oh my God. Oh, now they don't want to talk. Yes, it's a 50-50 situation here. Everything is topsy-turvy at this point. New developments coming. It's some new... Child, how many more horseshoes gonna drop? Can we make it through the summer without anybody else embarrassing you? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I really don't think so. Somebody at home, go to Tori's new project, the first CD, and play number 4 for me, because that's my shit. If you don't know, I'm a trumpet player, okay? And I've played, college marching band, high school marching band. Like, I grew up 3 years old on up, and I taught children. That song needs to be on a 50-yard line, college marching band, like FAMU. Matter of fact, Texas Southern. Take it to Texas. Bring it in our own backyard. I'm just saying. I'm a little petty, but I would do it. So everything is up in the air from here. Like, I would literally shoot that video with a marching band. TSU. Let's go. You said I heard she not from Texas. I heard she from San Antonio, which is damn near Mexico. So I mean, it's interchangeable. Ooh, child, wait a minute, cousin Emilio, listen, cousin Emilio, listen, okay? According to this card, you about to have a sexy bank account. So, if you can, I need a new hat. Yes, I need a new hat. And I want to wear this hat on your victory day. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That look like you hit the lottery. But I told her not to go to court. She need to settle with you. Because if y'all go to court, you're going to get way more than the settlement. Oh, my God. You better hope she hard-headed and go to court with you. Because you know she terrible on the stand, allegedly. I hope she don't do what she did in that other case when they asked her, what is defamation? What you did to me? Ooh, don't get on the stand and do that no more, child. Just pay. Just pay. You and questions don't get along. You really don't. Mm-mm. No, my God. Look, look. Bitch better have my money. Don't you call me on my bluff. Six of Pentacles, baby. That's a cash out. And that's large. That's a large cash out. It's telling you you need to collaborate and settle out of court. I know you ain't going to do it. I know you ain't going to do it. I know you ain't going to do it. Yes, Miss Conceited. It does go hard. Listen, I ain't going to get no horn out today because I got my lips lipping. But I sit down and write out that sheet music and play that because that needs to be with a college marching band. He needs to shoot that video. I was saying FAMU because he down there in Miami and he will be out. I don't care what nobody say. He will be out and everybody going to have to pay him. Literally, he going to walk around with a duffel and just go to court. Just give me my money right now. Can I have it in cash? Y'all might as well get his money ready. Because somebody need to get Emilio money ready. Because if you go to court, child, ooh, Emilio, this some sexy money. This is some sexy money. Ooh, child, everybody is about to get paid. But the person with the horseshoes on. Do people resell wigs? Do they? Somebody might need to find out. Two of Swords. What's on the Two of Swords? Independent woman. The Emperor. Child, they say you on your own. I told you everybody got bigger fish to fry. They ain't going to be able to help you. They all got their own problems. You a big girl now. You can handle it, allegedly. Ooh, this going to hurt your feelings. They're going to be like, listen, the number you have dialed is no longer in service. Please check the number that is dialed. Reference Tierra Marie. This gonna go in a whole different direction. Listen, King of Swords. His lawyer is literally the skeleton key to the federales. Okay? Child, you go in that courthouse if you want to and think that all you got to do is be cute and be stylish. You're going to be cute all the way down there to the federal penitentiary. This man ain't gonna play with you. You think you had it bad the last time, child. Hmm. You said, can you come and get me? Ooh wee. Mm-mm. This is about to be very embarrassing. I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be compelling what comes out in this information. And what she doesn't understand, there's several legal groups that are all watching each other, that are comparing notes, and they're going to update their information and research things according to what comes out. So how many cases you got coming up? You got the stylist who was Beyonce stylist, and he's considered to be that guy. You got Emilio, child. Millie about to be vindicated. Millie, listen. Okay, I need you to put on your sexy corporate titties. You know, you got them to where they might not be able to concentrate when they talk to you. So put on the décolletage, which is the very demure but sexy corporate titties, and get ready for your interviews, because you're going to go back, forth and forth through the Associated Press, aka the white media. Yes, ma'am. Media dial, baby. Let's go. Mm-hmm. As the crumble falls, as the rock disintegrates, as the lace fronts get cut, yeah, Seven of Cups. Ooh, child, we gonna find out more about possible drinking and addiction, allegedly. That's gonna embarrass the bejesus out of you. Five of Cups, Seven of Cups. Oh, thank you, Angelic Rain. First of all, I love that name, honey. I love the name. That name is everything. You know who else gonna have it raining? Emilio in court, if they go to court. Mm-hmm. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. Yes. Ooh, what's that Rick Ross song? Money make me come, money make me come. Ooh, child, you better stay your happy ass out of court. I know you're not gonna do it because I said it, but okay. You better put that 50-inch bust down the use. Go walk past a few old white men with money at a golf course. Oh, no. Look at this. Anxiety. The tower, lightning strike. I can't believe it, Jesus. I can't believe it, Jesus. It's over. Wait a minute, what's that top 40 song? I think it was Tears for Fears. Hey now, the dream is over. It's officially over. Yes, it's over, and you know it. You know it. Child, would you say get hired at V Live? Child, she can't do that. Who gon' listen? Let me tell you about the titty bar, because I was a titty bar bartender and a casino bartender. The one thing you ain't gonna bring to the titty bar is heat from the police. Okay? The girls will whoop your ass, and security will turn around and go on a smoke break. They are not about to let you come in there and mess up the church's money. No, they not. You're not about to come in there and make the block hot in the titty bar with all that street money. No. You can't even park a damn pair of roller skates outside the titty bar and your name is hot. She gonna have to go down to the bikini car wash or something. It look like somebody nervous, because this falls under judgment and Six of Wands. She did not expect this to move forward. You thought you had it in the bag. It looked like you bagged yourself. You go to court, toe tag to your damn bank account. Yeah, she might need to go down to Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob can use some help down there at the Krusty Krab. Because this ain't the type of money that Popeyes can help her with, I promise you. Yeah, she about to feel betrayed by the very person that she thought had her over here at what looks like this opulent place that represents her. Mm-hmm. Call it Drop Nation, because they pretty much done with you. It looks like they're trying to limit the liability on their side. So as much as they can limit on their side, that seems like that's what's up. That's it. But y'all, didn't they say the insurance company don't want to pay that other lady over there with that long ass face that looked like she got snatched through a closed door? Didn't they say they don't want to pay for her case either? Ain't she over there fighting for dear life, windmilling, every other week, filing motions to keep from having to pay them bills herself? Child, you better call Tyrone, because you ain't going to be able to call Longface either. Mm-mm. That means if they don't pay for her case, they sure as hell ain't gonna help pay for this one. Ooh, didn't I tell y'all like a week or two ago that folks gonna have to start using their own damn money for these cases, and that money gonna start going real fast, like boiling water on high. Like literally, y'all gonna have to pay y'all own legal fees? Ooh. See, listen, let me tell y'all something. Hold on. It's a difference between what you worth on paper and what you got in the bank. Are you going to sign over houses? Are you going to sign over cars? I know you can't sign over pussy. I think I checked. They don't take that. Mm-hmm. I had a great aunt that was a madam. I promise you. I don't think they take that. That last case we heard about, the house is in big back name, and the car was in the light-skinned man name. So, you about to be like Renee and Tim. Don't take the air fryer. I need my couch. I need this Fenty highlighter. Don't take, oh, well, she dropped me, so you can have it. Um, Child, what you got? What you gonna sign over your restaurant? Wait a minute, that's a franchise. You don't own that. It's a franchise. You're leasing the franchise. I'm trying to figure out what you got for Emilio. This is about to get nasty. Child. Wait a minute, your masters. They ain't worth shit though. Maybe you could sell the artwork from your last projects. The egg, the butterfly, the snake. No, you can't sell the snake because that represents Benzaiten energy and she don't like you. Mm. What the hell you got to give this man? I mean, you can't get sued for hopes and prayers. You messed up the bag. You were supposed to keep making that damn um, half-cooked ass catfish and slopgetti until you got that man to marry you. I saw you tried to make a new rendition of like Alfredo spaghetti, and I'm sitting here thinking like, is this your only damn recipe, spaghetti and catfish? Is that all they taught you? Your grandma must not have let you in the kitchen. Your grandma was one of those types that said, I don't need nobody in here while I'm cooking. Get your ass out the kitchen. I promise you. Because if grandma let you in the kitchen, you would have more than one damn specialty. And that specialty looked very Special Olympics. You don't even let the damn water completely rinse off of the damn pasta. The pasta go on the plate with damn water, and it just, child, it be so much going on and not enough at all. I knew Big Back Slopback was gonna eat that shit because he looked like he just line up at any trough with some damn A1 sauce and some hot sauce. It don't matter what it is. His ass gonna eat it. He like Mikey. I'm really trying to figure out what you gonna give, because all of your hits that really matter belong to, Mr. Crawford. Can you be sued for wigs and wig heads? Because I know you got plenty of those. You said, what about the nachos? She never finished them. Remember, she started, but they never ate them. So that only count for like maybe 0.5, because we gotta give her credit for intention. She intended to cook them motherfuckers, but they never happened. We don't even know if she was gonna drain the meat off and not have everybody's stomach toe up because she put greasy ass overcooked hamburger meat that looked like grape nuts on top of the damn nachos. We don't even know. Ain't no way in the hell I'm going to rich people houses to cook poor people snacks. You need a rich friend that's never been broke to do some shit like that. Like, give them a hood experience, and I promise you they don't want it, because you eat that kind of stuff and it fuck up your complexion and you get all types of damn speckles and pimples and shit. So, people that have contracts where they have to use their face for a living, they don't eat that slop. Let me get some wealthy friends. I'm going over their house to see what type of groceries you have that I can't afford. Why else would I be at your house? You my rich friend. I'm supposed to do rich stuff with my rich friend. I got enough hood rat friends that eat nachos. I'm trying to go in your freezer and see if you got some damn Chilean sea bass. Do you have, like, beluga caviar? Do you have gold dusted pate? I don't care if it tastes good. I want to experience rich people snacks. But let's keep going, y'all, because it just keeps getting better and better for Emilio. So listen, the fool. You took a leap of faith, you took a gamble, and they said you acted a fool, a monkey, a donkey, and a clown, and this was a bad idea. Eight of Wands, things are about to move really, really swiftly. Right, you said nachos is like a movie night snack or an easy struggle meal. Right. Like, why would you go over there? You got grease popping all across this lady kitchen. She probably got mother of pearl backslash. You got the backsplash in the kitchen that's all opulent. Like, they don't have grease that hits that wall. They don't even eat nothing greasy. They saute things. They don't deep fry. What is a deep fry? I've never done it. That's like, y'all saw that interview with Janet Jackson. I love her. I want to be this wealthy. They asked her if she had flaming hot Cheetos. She's like, flaming hot Cheetos? What are those? I've never had a flaming hot Cheeto. Is it like Tabasco and popcorn? I said, my God, I have never had that much money in my life that I don't know what a flaming hot Cheeto is. God, can you upgrade me so I can say something this bougie? I love her. Demeter Joe, come on now. You've never had or heard of a flaming hot Cheeto. So you need her kind of money to go to court with something like this. Not your money, but hers. Yes, and they gonna drag it and drag it and drag this case out. And listen, the Hermit, Dark Night of the Soul. you better make sure you got enough money in the bank to pay your lawyers, because it look like these folks ain't got it, or the insurance company ain't gonna help y'all get it, and you and that snatch face lady might have to pay this yourself. And that child, when I say the way they gonna lock y'all up and drag y'all from sea to shining sea is embarrassing, because it's not just about if they win the case. You got to understand, all court cases can lead to criminal cases, especially when we're talking about possible laundromats, okay, and shell companies. That's all federale situations. Mm. Can you pre-set up a JPay? I'm just asking. I don't know. I don't know. Um, Honey Lot, cut a deal des. Mm-hmm. Seven of coins. Look at this. Come on now. You reap what you sow. Better get a seamstress. And you're heavily invested in this, but they heavily invested in making y'all pee pop on a handstand if you ain't got it. You gonna pay it whether you want to or not. Maybe a OnlyFans would be a good idea right about now. Hmm. Total exposure, tree of life of the whole entire company and all of their subsidiaries. Let the stampede begin. Where are we going? To the glue factory. The sun. Total exposure. Nothing will be left on the table untouched. And it's above you now. They're going for the company that helped you. This is the bigger fish. This is why you shouldn't go to court, because this ain't just about you. Child, they gonna pull everybody paperwork. How many people got so-called shell companies in laundromat situations that could possibly be, clients? Mm. My God, today. Mikey, I don't think it's going to take 2 years, baby. I really don't. I wonder who's going to court report on this case. If Armand go, I'm literally going to slide out my seat. Ooh, I'm going to slide out my seat, because just the underbelly of that. YouTube's finest are going to come out for this damn case. Oh my God. What you say, she spent all her money on Plan B and BC powder? She need to find a way. Ah! I had to take a commercial break. Oh my God. Did you say Plan B and BC powder? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. First of all, most of this generation don't even know about BC powder. I am done. Y'all, let me go refill my damn champagne, because what the hell? Plan B and BC powder. My God. can't say nothing to me like that with my glass empty. My God, my hat almost got hot up under here. What? You say my best friend lives by BC powder. I know your best friend is above 40 because this generation, the BC powder, what's that? New generation, stand back. It is aspirin in powder form. You hit that bitch, and the old school people used to knock it back with Pepsi so that the caffeine make it kick in quicker. You're welcome. Whoo! Child. My God. That's a hell of a combination. Suki Hana didn't even give us that one. She said Plan B and Hennessy. Or coffee, right. You need that caffeine so it kick in quicker. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Allegedly. Ooh, child. Okay, back to cousin Emilio's money. So you have the Magician and the Page of Wands, which once again, child, the cards are saying you need to manifest going in a different direction, because if you go to court, you see how this is back at the bottom of the deck again? This is talking about the whole company and all of the subsidiaries, okay, that are attached to this company will be under heavy scrutiny. You said, I'm sorry, the gnomes told me that. He tends to spill the beans a lot. Thank you, thank you. Oh, coming from Cherokee, North Carolina. Hey. Hmm. 3 of Cups. Child, this is my social media card. The blogs is going to tear this up. You celebrated too soon. You just knew you had this in the bag. But you about to, what's that Erykah Badu song? Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. You can't hurry up, cause you got too much stuff. Whoo, child. When they get to talking, look at this, the lovers. Okay, when they get to talking about that situation in the car, and who knows how many other situations he didn't mention, child. That situation in the car gonna have people saying, bitch, what? Oh my God. Imagine when they start to ask this young man to describe the situation. You better be glad this is another country so that they couldn't subpoena the driver. Okay? He over in Italy. Imagine y'all if they could subpoena the driver. You driving and people scissoring and doing these and all of this in the back. He can't even concentrate because y'all all back there making corn. Mm-mm-mm. Child, the media gonna tear this up. Ooh, and if they make him really describe what y'all did in that Sprinter, I think it was a Sprinter allegedly. Are they gonna bring your bestie, the one who you well, my nails is longer than the ones you had, but the ones you had look like they hurt. Are they gonna bring that girl to court to let us know if you cut her cookies up doing all of this? Whoo, Oh, child. Is she ready for that? Is she ready for her parents to hear how she busts it open? Oh, my God. Well, I bet you she consented because she's still out here windmilling. She was over there threatening the light skinned man, talking about things need to happen to light skinned people. I think I remember I heard light skin on light skin violence. I think I remember hearing that. So she's still over there. You know, you got mad because that man found out that your friend was a slur and left her and got to threatening that man allegedly. Hmm. Did you, y'all cutting up in these damn comments? I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. That is some very sensitive tissue down there. That skin down there is very delicate. So you can't be doing all them extra theatrics with long nails down there. Like, soon as I heard that, I said, "Oh, did she need some A&D ointment down there? Like, what happened?" I know she woke up the next day and thought it was a car accident downstairs. And was it drinking or was it drinking and then are we gonna find that out too? I'm just saying. They saying that this is a toxic, chaotic situation that you need to move on from because here it is. If he tells his story about how he had to struggle through to victory, child, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. He's gonna he's gonna get up. Child, if he get up there and cry, my lord, if he get up there and cry some white woman tears, I ain't telling him that that's what he's supposed to do, but I get that he gets emotional, and he get to talking about his mental health, and he actually went to therapy and not a so-called $250,000, um, you know, Google Meet link. See, in a law firm of that caliber, I guarantee that they probably paid for him to go to therapy so that they can have real records. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Happy belated birthday and Leo season, Angel. Thank you, beautiful. Many blessings to you. God give it back to her tenfold. Oh, child. Don't you let this man get on this damn stand. You better literally. I ain't gonna tell you what you need to do as far as how to get him his money, but I'm just saying you better get him his money. Oh damn, you said Moneybag Yo said she be eating BC powders because of the drinking. Mm, that's a terrible combination because here's the thing about aspirin, especially in powder form. Child, that's really, really hard on your liver and kidneys. So imagine trying to process alcohol and aspirin. You could blow a kidney like that, real talk, if that's something you do on a regular basis. That is not something you should be doing on a regular basis. You could end up on dialysis like that. And I'm really not joking. You really could end up blowing a spare kidney. There we go. Say aspirin gave me tons of ulcers in my stomach and esophagus. I don't recommend it. See what I'm talking about? We're talking about powder aspirin, which literally hits you like boom, like that. This ain't nothing that you need to do on a regular basis. For all of you that don't know, you should not make a regular regimen of something like that because you could really mess yourself up. Yeah, it tears up the stomach lining too. All of the above. Not a good idea. You know what actually helps low key? Chai tea. You'll thank me. Have some. Get some chai tea with either some oat milk or some almond milk. I don't know what the hell it is in chai tea, but you will pop back. If you can't get no chai tea, get you some pickle juice. The electrolytes that you're going to get in pickle juice will save your life, but you need to have it the night you drinking so that you can replenish. Don't go to sleep and wake up and lie to God and say I ain't going to never drink again. It's too late at that point. Oh, look at here. Queen of Wands, Queen of Coins. This is falling under the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety over the Judgment card, and the Six of Wands. It's like, you know, she's the key figure, the main attraction in this case, but they're going to be looking at her to see what her assets are. This lawyer is not about to play with her. He gonna figure out if she got mattress money, shoebox money, piggyback money, money that's in your shoe, child. And I want y'all to understand, if you're an artist, your intellectual property can be seized in cases like this. Y'all better look at Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy lost that case, and he had to give that lady access to his damn catalog so that she could literally get payments from his music to settle that case. You do not want them to go after your masters. Now, you know, her good masters are over there with 1501. Her new masters are probably worth 59 cents. I don't know, allegedly. So, child, Amelia, don't go for the masters. Let her keep that so she can get some oodles and noodles. I know you woke up this morning to that news and literally had heartburn. Oh, also, child, listen, y'all. If her YouTube and all of her social media accounts make more money than her masters, they could be up for grabs too. This man, you know, he it looks like he's got that kind of lawyer that can go after her YouTube earnings. And we're talking about, you know, when you got like videos like Mamushi that went over 100 million and things like that. I keep saying settle. Settle. Just get his man whatever he, you know, asks for. Just go to arbitration. Don't go to court. Now, once again, I know you're not going to listen to me, but I'm still giving a warning. Don't go to court. I'm letting you know everything that's going to be on the table, okay? Them refrigerator magnets, they going to take those too. You ain't going to even be able to hold your coupons up on the refrigerator. Hell, they might take the damn refrigerator with the damn refrigerator magnets. Page of Coins. Oh my God. This is what's going to be embarrassing. The word could literally go through social media, allegedly, that your money is shorter than ants on their knees. Page of Pentacles is literally these last $2, these last $2. Look, if I liked you, I would donate these nails to help out your legal fund, but I'm not going to insult Lala's luxury nails like that because yeah, these nails are probably worth more than 2 of your songs on your catalog at this point. I don't know. I'll have to check Lala to see what she charges, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Allegedly. Damn, the cards is hiding. They don't even, the cards don't even want to tell this story no more. Y'all, Ducky is over here with his wing over his face. The whole, my little Jeep duck is over here on this folding chair. He got his wing like this over his face. He don't even want to see no more. It's just too much. It's just too much. Get your OnlyFans or something right quick. You said Nikki said she was broke. Child, here go her bank account right here. And this is why. They're going to walk away from you because there's bigger secrets that they need to cover up. And that's not going to work either because I still see stuff getting exposed. It's like even if this don't go but so far, I feel like the feds are still watching. Ah, I love it. Would you say Darkwing Duck lists get dangerous? You listen, you better not let me find a purple cape. I'm ready. I knew I was listening to AMG for a reason this week. I've been listening to AMG for the last 2-3 days. Y'all, I literally went to breakfast the other day. Shout out to the Coney Island I went to because I literally pulled up with my sounds banging, playing AMG, and they took care of me. They took care of me so quick, I was surprised my food was ready. So I don't know if you in my comments right now, but you work at that Coney Island over there on Wyoming and 6 Mile, you know, to y'all out of towners, McNichols. Hey y'all, hey. Ooh, you say Alexa cue up Feds is watching by 2 Chainz. I be fresh as hell while the Feds watching. She better not. You look poor. Look poor. It's gonna help you a little bit more. Allegedly. Child, look, the truth gonna come out swiftly. This is not what you want. Listen, I know I told y'all Tony Busby is the John Wick of law. This man is like the Reacher of law. If you've ever watched Reacher, this is like the Reacher of law. This is a juggernaut. He getting down to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And you don't testify well. You and Chef Mia, Chef Mila, I think that's her name. You and Chef Mila, y'all horrible on the stand. Oh, look at you, child. Look at you. 5 of Pentacles. Look at this. Somebody pull up Perry. I don't know if you can find it on Apple Music, but it's on YouTube. Pull up the group Perry, the sisters. They got a song called No Place to Go. You see this? See, I've got no place to go. I'm alone in this big city. Will you be a friend and help me? See, it wasn't too long ago. I was working hard every day. Then my luck decided to change. Yeah, that song is about a homeless woman pushing a shopping cart and the children making fun of her ass and they think she crazy. Yeah, she didn't start off that way, but look. That definitely looked like somebody with no place to go, down and out. You can bounce back with the right sugar daddy. Get this man his money, settle, and keep on going. I keep trying to tell you. I keep trying to told you. Would you say the overpass? Your address is wild. Oh my God, not the overpass is her address. Y'all come on Twitch so I can play that song for you. 9 of Wands, they gonna take you through there. See, you thought you was gonna win, but literally, this is him. This is a card of tenacity. Y'all done dragged and dragged and dragged him, and at the end, he gonna be the last man standing. Because this literally falls under full exposure. Annabelle, you know how to bring the house down every time you go somewhere. Some catch on fire, some fall apart. This is going to be all across the blogs when he get paid. And also, it looks like when you got the Empress here, this talks about, we're going to find out how things came into fruition for the company that represents you and how they actually got their money. Oh my God. Ain't going to be no reasonable doubt to this one. Y'all know what Emilio gonna be singing? Just got paid Friday night, money in my pocket. Child. Ooh, just get this man his money. Either way, he gonna get paid. It don't matter how this works out. Emilio gonna get paid. Emilio gonna get paid. It don't matter how it worked out. Do you want to pay him a sprinkle, or do you want to pay him a tsunami worth of money? It's up to you. He's still gonna get paid. Yes. R.I.P. to Johnny Kemp. Even the way he passed away was weird. Like, what do you mean you go perform on a cruise ship and then the weird stuff happens? But that song will always be a classic. It'll always be a hit. So y'all, I'm gonna come out of this energy because it keeps saying the same thing over and over. Look like cousin Emilio about to have a new everything. What you say, who the fuck called her the horse that cried wolf? I didn't even see that one. Y'all cut up. Oh, y'all cutting up in here. Now, I done already told y'all the other damn horseshoe done dropped, and y'all talking about the horse that cried wolf. I am done. And then you gonna show up and say me. Alrighty. Y'all, we about to tap into Cameron and Cardi. And we're gonna see what's gonna come out of this situation. Because, like I said, if the statement that she made was a clapback to Cameron, we don't know. We don't know. She could have been talking to anybody. But if it was a clapback to Cameron, child, listen. Cameron lawyer stay on go. You better ask J. Cole. See, J. Cole came over there and did that interview. He ain't say nothing smart. He showed up and said, let's chat. What you want to talk about? And J. Cole was good because allegedly J. Cole made a deal like that too and then thought he wasn't going to show up. And then here it is, according to what the Curb said. Cameron called his lawyer and said, I need you to be on your Brooklyn Bully. And next thing you know, J. Cole was over there doing that interview. No, they wasn't beefing before. Cameron was showing her nothing but love. Nothing but love. She need to follow suit with Cameron, according to, allegedly what I think. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. My goodness. See, let me tell y'all something about people that talk loud but ain't talking about shit. They need you to be afraid of them so that you'll back up. Cameron ain't that backup type. I don't know what type of grandma Cameron had, but I think his grandma was similar to mine. And see, when my grandma told me the loudest one in the pack that's woofing, punch that bitch in the mouth, and I guarantee you, you shut everything else down. You messing with that type of energy. He gave you an opportunity to talk to your team, to gather things, and to handle things accordingly. If that statement that you made was actually geared towards Cameron, where you talking about you don't play about your money because that's taking chicken nuggets out your kids' mouth, child, your children won't have no chicken nuggets to go in their mouth at all. You play your cards wrong. See, you gotta maneuver in a responsible way in the industry. The last thing you want to do is let people know that they won't get paid. Because see, today's up-and-comer could be tomorrow's juggernaut. Cameron done paid his dues already. He make a steady, successful income at what it is he does now. He's already successfully transitioned out of rap. He ain't got to go back to rap. Him doing the tracks is literally something that he liked to do on the side. He didn't have to do your album. He didn't. He really didn't. And see, you got to understand, when somebody say, I throw you a track, come on my show and do an interview, he was looking at it from the marketing standpoint. So do you really want his lawyers to say how much it would cost you for marketing on his show, plus how much it would cost you for the track, and then how much it would cost you for punitive damages and incurred interest? Do you really want to play that game? I don't think you do. Because what you don't understand is all the other producers and all the other people that you want to come on your next project are going to look at, oh, she ain't paying people? They already going to look at you sideways because of the situation with you and Lotto. You told Lotto to get in the studio at the last second too. He said y'all called him up 5 minutes before the album was supposed to drop, allegedly. So how many people on this album was literally at the last second? Like, literally, this whole album starting to sound like it was a shotgun project, like y'all put it together in 2 weeks. That's what it's starting to sound like. So when you talking about, remember before this album came out, you talked about how all these people didn't contact you or get back in touch with you, and people didn't sign off on their clearances for their music. What do you think is going to happen when the industry feels like they're not going to get paid, but you still got work to do? Let me see. We ain't had nobody hit all day. Who's you? Who are you? What did you say to get hit? Oh, okay, something stupid. Did you say she's slower than a 2-speed with flat tires? I can't confirm or deny that, but we're about to tap in and see. And see, when you're talking about a New York icon, okay, Mr. Pinky Tuscadero himself, the man who wore pink everything and was considered masculine at the same damn time. You know what my Cameron song was, low key? We used to get it in Ohio. Yes, yes. Go back. Go way back. We used to get it in Ohio. Now, I don't know if he used to get it in Ohio, but I know a lot of people used to get it in the Midwest. So I don't know if he telling us some real shit or he telling somebody else's story. But we used to get it in Ohio. I used to like that. And then he's sitting over there with Mason Betha, another OG, another big homie, another New York icon. Imagine what those low-key conversations are behind the scenes with all of these music people. Horse and Carriage was my shit. Come on, Not Conscious, babe. You know exactly where I'm going with that. With the sample from Night Court. Who remember Night Court? Y'all remember Night Court? Horse and Carriage had that sample from Night Court. Child, listen. I knew I liked you for a reason. Let's tap in. You said cookies and apple juice was my shit. I remember when Mace was the one that told us that Jay ain't a writer, he a biter. So he ain't afraid of shit, because he told us years ago, he ain't a writer, he a biter. Who remember that? Shoot, back in the day, I was like, let me catch Mace out. We gonna have a pink competition. Stink Pink Gators, my Detroit players. Baby, I was about that. Gators and ostrich with the to the floor mink. And I would tell my furrier to cut my coat long so it could drag the floor. Look like I got on a cape. Yes. Let's tap in, y'all. Let's see what's going on with Cardi and Cameron. What's the outcome with this? Are they going to solve this behind the scenes? Or is Cardi going to make Cameron take her to court? Oh, he's an Aquarius child. My God. Listen, the Aquarius will sue your ass down to the bone marrow. They're very analytical people. They're head over heart. They may have love for you, but that love don't supersede the business or the money. Child, you playing with the wrong one. Horse and Carriage. So here it is. It's like, he's like, I'm still trying to work with you. I'm trying to manifest. It ain't no big deal. I'm just telling you, get your people together. Let's keep doing business. We can still ride until the wheels fall off. But it looked like it's going in a different direction. Page of Wands. You about to mess up with the street bad. I can see it. I can feel it. I can smell it. Four of Cups. Yeah, you rejected, sitting down, kicking it behind the scenes. You getting too arrogant for your own taste, child. You gonna mess around and have champagne taste with malt liquor budget. You don't want to do this to yourself. Do good business. Good business will be done back to you. King of Swords. Damn it, here's the lawyer. Before Leo season is out, you keep on saying the wrong thing, you're going to get a summons. Heartbreak. You gonna be fucked up. He go ahead and sue your ass. Listen, you must not know about Cameron. You must not know about Cameron. Child, bring it down. Humble yourself and go over there to that podcast and give a key. I don't care how fake it is. Okay? I don't care how fake it is. Key to the motherfucking key. Okay? Don't do this. Because it's not just if he sues you, it's what's going to happen behind it. You don't want to lose the street right now. It's. Hey, Champagne. You don't want to lose the street right now. The moon. Okay, there's more to come that she's not expecting. And look, oh, child. Queen of Wands, the fire side. Eee. So you over here thinking that you got the upper hand. It ain't no big deal, right? Child, the Queen of Wands is coming for you. She's not joking. She's not joking. You said, wasn't Cardi the same one speaking positively on him anyways? Where's all this animosity coming from? Apparently because he asked for his show, but it's business. Do proper business. Really, he not even asking for no money. He asking for an interview, which is marketing for his show, which you lend your fan base. The episode go through the roof. They make their money. You get free promo. You know, everybody win. That's what this feel like. Everybody win. But you trying to drag this out. Two of Wands. Your decision is to drag this out. You did better when Offset controlled handle your business. I promise you. I promise you on everything. When Offset handled your business, you did way better. Let me tell you something. Sticking 50 miles, listen. You said he said it's not a problem with her, it's the men on her team making promises on her behalf. Let me bring this full circle. I was an entertainment manager for almost 20 years. I don't care what your team does. When you go to court, it's on you. You are responsible for your team because your team works for you. So it doesn't matter who messed up on your team. You need to clean it up and then handle your team behind the scenes. Because if your team is slipping on their pimping, that's a personal problem. But as far as business is concerned and litigation, that's a you problem. And Cameron knows that. So if your management is not doing what they're supposed to do, what you're supposed to do is handle that business or pay that ticket, handle your management behind the scenes, even if you need to fire them. And if the ticket is too big, you fire them and you sue them because they did bad business, which actually puts you in a line of fire for looking as if your product or your business is defective. So it don't matter who is on her team that is not handling business. It is her team and they work for her. She is going to have to cough that up. So he gave her an out. He was trying to be cute. He was trying to be nice about it. He didn't blame it on her. He's like, you know, the people doing business with you, meaning behind the scenes, baby, go handle your people and then get over here and do this interview. He ain't even asked for no money. He just saying, handle your people and come do this interview. You out here popping pussy in the club with your ass looking like a pair of long swinging ass titties. You can get over there and do that interview. You can go over here and find boyfriends and go on these dates and be all across the world. You can do this interview. Just one interview? Come on, now that ain't nothing. That ain't taking no money out your damn pocket. Go do the interview. You acting simple-minded in my opinion. Since you like to sue people, in my motherfucking opinion. Do good business and people do good business back to you. So here it is, Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. He still was willing to work with her. This is the crazy part. He's still willing to work with you. He's like, it ain't no big deal. It's all love. You know, just get your people together and come over here and do the interview. It ain't nothing. I can still do beats for you. We can still work together. It ain't no big deal. He ain't coming from a place of animosity. He just saying, look, y'all told me if I get this over here to you, this is what's going to happen. She need to get a better handle on her team, because if y'all promising all types of things that y'all don't plan on her actually coming through on, how many people have they done this with, and how many times can you get sued because they possibly lying to people? That's breach of contract. Who signed off on the paperwork? Did you sign it? Did you know about it? Breach of contract, get people paid. Because all he was asking for is an interview. That's nothing. See, you listen to your simple-minded ass fans that already don't spend enough money on your brand no way. They ain't got nothing for you, baby, if you go to court and lose this. Go sit down with that man, shake his hand, and be like, you know what, my bad. You know, we be moving fast over here. Things happen. You know, I didn't even know. You know, let's set it up. Let's go. Aren't you supposed to? First of all, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. You mean to tell me you was chasing behind Stefan, 95 months pregnant, popping up at games, wig cocked like a pistol, and you couldn't mosey your big ass over there on Cameron's show and do an interview when you had an album about to drop? So you can get your promo done, but you can pop up at Mother's Day's events where you might not have been wanted? I'm just asking. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, because you were not scheduled to be at none of that Stefan Diggs stuff, which means you had the time to pop up over there and do one measly interview. That ain't hard. And then you gonna come out and talk about somebody taking chicken nuggets out your children's mouth? I ain't gonna tell you what need to be taken out of your mouth, because YouTube would demonetize me. But be imaginative and figure it out. What he asked you was not unreasonable. It was not. Free promo when you supposed to be on a promo run to advertise an album and you couldn't do it? Child, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. You out here beefing with Akbar V, building up a career that you claim that she ain't got. You over here got Auntie Tia allegedly getting sued for her veneers, but you got more time for all of that than you got to go sit down with your homie, your main peoples. He said you like a sister. You can't go sit down with bro and them just once? Child, stop it. Everybody don't deserve to be famous. You proven that. There's nothing about you that gives off regal, okay? Nothing. Nothing. Because you got to think about all of those people that you passed going up. Child, you better hope they save your ass when you sliding back down. Female rap is damn near on a respirator. Y'all better pray Nikki hurry up and come back and save you bitches, because y'all been literally on ICU since she been on vacation. They saying this is a situation you need to avoid. This is a situation you need to avoid. Six of Swords. Go on over there with that man. Do the show. Hell, sit there long enough for y'all to do a part 2 and a part 3. That way he can't say nothing. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Because if you don't, it's life gonna come at you fast. And it'd be silly for you to literally get in this situation because you don't want to, look weak to the public. I see why Offset did better doing your business. I really do. He's the one that's diplomatic. Said without the empress of rap, there is no mainstream female rap. Child, that's what it's looking like to me. That's what it's looking like to me. Said Clarissa just did that to Miss Shanika after she gave her free promo. It ain't that big a deal. It's one interview. It's literally one interview. Child, go do it. Go do it. Wrap it up. It ain't that big a deal. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. You don't even understand how fast you go up is how quick you go down. It'd be very embarrassing for you to be at the bottom of rap after you've made history several times. You can't go back to doing club dates after being at the top. Only Chris was able to pull that one off. He said, thank you, Karen, for all of us. Angel, we love you. Oh, love you back, baby. Many, many blessings to you. Heavenly Father, give it back to her tenfold. Says she did a Walmart pop-up. Pregnant, bent over, damn near shook the baby straight out like a salt shaker. So you sitting up here being defensive, being stubborn, I say it's a bad look. It's a bad look because you don't know how this is going to backfire on you on the back end. Child, just give this man this interview. Because I don't see that he really has harsh intentions towards you. He just wants you to keep your end of the deal. That's it. I don't even see he looking for any money for you. The only pentacles I got on the table is 8 of Pentacles, which means he wants to continue to work with you. I don't think you want to take it that far. Matter of fact, I take it back. Knight of Pentacles to 8 of Pentacles. So he's not even charging you what he could charge you. He literally, listen, he ain't even asking for no money from you. This is peanuts. He just wants you to come sit down. That's it. That's it. Child, listen. You know how many times I would be on his show? He could have that arrangement with me 10 times over. I need a beat. You want me to come and do an interview? I bring my whole fan base. Every time I drop an album, I'll be on his show. Because literally, he could ask you to pay him up front and then give you a discount on a beat to come on his show. He's not even doing that. He like, just come do the show. Help me with the promo. I'll help push you. We work together. I don't think that's a bad deal at all. Like, you getting off real easy and you still feel some type of way? Child. Somebody need to put your ass in a headlock and talk to you allegedly. Your behavior, your antics is why I never managed a female artist. I always wanted one. I never managed a female artist. I'm a little too rough for a female artist. I understand that because I literally would have had you in your wig like this. We would have been down there to the interview. This all this man want, and you got the audacity to feel some type of way? Child, go to the basement of hell. Go do that interview and stop playing with this man. Like, I don't see him giving you nothing but love. And I don't think he would have ever said nothing if he ain't feel like you was literally trying to, shade him and be funny and avoid him. Because I feel like he tried to handle this behind the scenes and y'all tried to treat him like he was a old poo butt ass individual. And this is why he's like, listen, I'm cool. I'm a real cool, laid back person, but don't fuck with me. And I respect him for that. Kayla, you laughing. I'm so serious. Wait till y'all see the type of people I used to manage. You'll understand. You will definitely understand. And I was usually the only female in the crew, and I was always the boss. I don't see my homie in here tonight, but shout out to DJ Vicious Vic. He showed up on Wednesday in the chat. Like I said, that man is walking history in the flesh. Real cut and scratch DJ. Was, one of my flag star MCs, DJ. And when I tell you his name is all across hip hop, all across the world, and it's been that way since like late 80s, early 90s. Competition, all of that. We talking about Take It Back to Dilla and them. Shout out to Dilla and his estate. R.I.P. to Dilla. If you don't know, now you know. That was my mentor since I was 13 years old up into the early 2000s. It looks like Busta Rhymes is about to drop an album solely produced by Dilla Postmortem, and this is going to be amazing to witness. So I can't wait to see what he put together. For those of you that don't know who Jay Dilla is, if you remember the Wayans brothers, that last season that they had, he actually produced the show's what do you call it? The score for the show, the opening credit music. That was Jay Dilla that produced that. And he is literally considered the king of beats. That's what he's been known as, the king of beats. So you talking about Common, Erykah Badu, the Fu-Schnickets, leaders of the new school. Child, it goes on and on and on and on. So, you go over to France. Jay Dilla has a street that's named after him. I hope they go ahead and get him one here because he deserves it. So, child, let's see. What was the next thing we were supposed to talk about? It was, let's see, we had Emilio, we had Cardi. Oh, the lawyers that need lawyers. Yes, he did that intro. Yes, he did. So that last, I want to say the last 2 seasons, that last intro, that was Jay Dilla. Absolutely. So, yes. Now, membership, if y'all want to know the story, how he became my mentor, I tell y'all. It's funny, and it also leads to me graduating high school. And this is a story that me and his mom sit up and kicked it about. And y'all, she literally buckled over laughing. Because I thought I was going to be a professional skip artist, and I couldn't skip to save my life thanks to him. Said, did he do a Living Color? He did a lot of things that are associated with the Wayans. So, literally, if you look up, matter of fact, membership, if y'all want me to tap into this, Jaguar Wright, when she did that interview with Storm Monroe that got him his first 1 million views, she said something that went clean over Storm's head because he didn't know who Jay Dilla was. She stated in that interview that Beyonce gave Jay Dilla a Mercedes that was given to her from the network that produced and directed Carmen Hip Hopera. Now, if y'all in my membership want to know, some interesting things about that. We'll chat in membership about it. Y'all let me know. That was a huge nugget that Storm Monroe let go clean over his head. He had no idea what she was talking about because he didn't know who Jay Dilla was. Now, Jay Dilla also dealing with the Carmen Hip Hopper situation. He worked with Mos Def and all of those people that were like the golden era of hip hop. Okay, Rod Digger, all of them, the golden era of hip hop. Like that was his era. He ended up passing away due to illness in the early 2000s. I want to say, what was it, 06? I believe it was 06. Y'all don't quote me. I believe it was. But yeah, he passed away due to illness. So yeah. So when Jaguar said that, I was waiting. I said, come on, dig into it, Storm. It went clean over Storm's head. He had no idea what she was talking about. So I see a couple of my membership people saying, yes, please. That's going to be one of those things to where I might have to get in the truck and, take a ride so I could take you down Nevada Avenue. Because over on Nevada, East Nevada, you had Jay Dilla's studio that was in a house. And then there was another studio that I was affiliated with over there called East Nevada. I want to say East Nevada Records. Shout out to Dre. Shit, it's been years. But Dre, I was writing on a project with him, and we went to New York, and I want to say it was 2001, if I'm not mistaken. And we went out there to represent an artist with this management company called Crafty Plugs. I think the guy's name was was it Clyde? Yeah, I think it was something like that. I think his name was Clyde, with Crafty Plugs. Crafty Plugs used to manage BG and the Asian artist named Jen. If you don't know Jen was on 106 in Park, and he literally went like, I want to say 10 back-to-back competitions. He won every last one of them. They had to retire Jen. And yeah, his name was Clyde. Clyde was the manager for BG and Jen. And y'all, here's the funny part. My hair was fire engine red, like these nails, with the eyebrows and everything to match. And we were going to an event that was over in Bedford-Stuyvesant. And I get over there. We go across the bridge. And we get to the damn bar that we going to, because we were there for his birthday. And the first thing they tell me is, we know you ain't from here. I said, oh, shit. I said, what you mean? You know I ain't from here. They said, cuz, you got them colors on. I said, oh, bitch, why y'all let me come across the bridge and I got on affiliated colors and I ain't affiliated? But when I tell you, they showed me so much love. Shout out to Brooklyn. So much love. Nobody bothered me. Everybody was cool. Like, y'all, listen, between Brooklyn and Queens, I don't know, my New York people, I see a couple of y'all in here. Hold on, where you at? Love De Niro. Tell me, is Buccaneers still open over there on Ditmeyer in Queens? Is Buccaneers still open? Somebody tell me. Right up the street from the airport. Because we went to Buccaneers and we were over on Bedford-Stuyvesant, over in Brooklyn. We was everywhere. Y'all, I went to Buccaneers, y'all. Oh, it's not? Oh, shit. Buccaneers is gone. So listen, we went to Buccaneers and we had a good damn time. When I tell you, the food The food was fooding, okay? You know, I was happy as hell because I'm like, I can drink it till 5. Oh shit. You know, I'm from Michigan. You know, our cutoff is like 1:45. Get the fuck out at 2 a.m., right? So I'm happy. I'm like, I can give me a double shot. I'm excited. I wanted some corned beef hash and like just fill the table up. I need a steak. I need this. I was being ridiculous, y'all. Oh, it's still there. Okay. Thank you. So we in the middle of eating and drinking and talking shit. We having a great time, right? The whole left side of Buccaneers turned into a fight. Whole left side of Buccaneers turned into a fight. It look, you know how you watch the Peanuts and you see the dust roll when Pigpen and them come through walking across the playground? That's what it looked like. So I politely slid my plates over so that my plates wouldn't get knocked over while they was fighting. Cause child, y'all not about to mess my damn good time up. So I'm like, well, shit, if they fighting, we might as well stay in here and keep having a good time because I know they going to the parking lot, and if I go outside, they might pop the trunk. I'm not walking out in the midst of that. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, that ain't none of my damn business. Can I get another double shot, please? And thank you. And when I tell you, everybody was so cool at Buccaneers, like, y'all, they was fighting, and they let me come and make my own drink. Me and the staff. They let me come make my own drink. Me, the staff, and the managers. I done made my damn triple shot because, bitch, if I'm making my own drink, I did double my ass. Okay? So I make my own drink and I put like a pinch, literally a pinch of cranberry in it. It was enough to make it blush. And we standing there drinking and talking shit. It was like, that is fucked up. Why they do her like that? I know her head hurt like a motherfucker. That's what we was doing. And when I said we had the best time, and then we left there and went to a whole nother diner. When I say had the time of my life in New York, and everybody showed me love. They heard my accent and said, "Oh, where you from? You, you country? Where you from?" It's like, I'm from Detroit. They was like, "Oh, you a Detroit head." Y'all, listen. I was standing in line waiting to go to the restroom, and a girl literally stepped out of the way to let me go first. I thought I was getting set up at first. I said, "What the hell? We all got to pee, and you, what's about to happen?" But it was it was all love, y'all. And we got in the parking lot. And she's like, "That's my motherfucking bitch right there. Hey, cousin." I'm like, we having us a whole hood moment. So listen, when I get back to New York, I don't like going to New York when it's cold outside because it's too congested, and I don't like driving out there. But when I get back out there, I gotta hit up Juniors over there in what do you call it? Over there in the theater district. I gotta hit up Juniors. I gotta go back and hit up, Buccaneers still there. Just for old time's sake, I gotta go back to Buccaneers. And then I gotta go to grown folks stuff like steakhouses and really cute places because I've graduated in life. But y'all, when I tell you I had a time, I had a whole entire time. Said I always say Brooklyn is the south of the city. We spread love the Brooklyn way. Listen, everybody spreaded love when I was in Brooklyn, but y'all tell me this. We were in the bar and they had these miniature Coronas. I had never seen nothing like this in my life. They were cute and little, and they looked like I was supposed to put them on a Christmas tree. I didn't know they had miniature Coronas. Where y'all get them from? Anybody know where you can get Coronas that's about like the size of the top of this champagne glass? I had never seen a Corona that little in my life. But whatever they had going on for Clyde's birthday, the Coronas were free. So they was this size, literally this size, and I probably had 4 of them. I had 2 in each hand because, I had to make one. That was my logic, and I wasn't driving. You said the hood liquor stores? Child, our hood liquor stores don't have nothing like that. They don't have nothing like that because people here like to drink and they will cuss you clean the fuck out. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, is this a sample? Like, it would never work here. But I thought that was the funniest thing ever. So, child, let's I'm gonna refill my champagne and we're gonna come back to the lawyers need lawyers. Y'all roll up, pour your glass of wine. We over here at Confirmation Nation. I thank every last one of you for coming here every week, being a part of what I do, and helping me start a movement that I didn't even know was a movement. You said Sam's? Listen, Michigan don't play those games. That shit is not at Sam's Club here. We do everything big. Michigan is gluttonous. We will feed you and literally, y'all, I threw a house party, right? I can't even call my cousin right now. I threw a house party, and it was this guy that was at the house party, like he was the size of Big X the plug, okay? He was the size of Big X the plug, and they had a wooden porch, and one of the people in the house party had a BB, pow pow, with the what you call it, the rubber pellets, and she she was in the damn mail slot aiming at people through the mail slot. I don't ask me why, but y'all, he slid down them damn steps like it was a slip and slide, but his big ass ain't dropped that damn plate. He had at least 4 damn plates to go home, and he fell down the steps like this. Ain't shit fall out them damn plates. I ain't never been so proud in my life. For one, he didn't break the damn steps, and for two, he ain't dropped no food. And y'all, I mean, when I say he came down them steps, like, what's that song? Da da, dum dum dum. That's how you sound falling down the steps. But he ain't dropped shit. Y'all, I still don't know where she came from with that little rubber pow pow. Everybody on the porch, y'all, it was dark as shit. Like, ow, shit, what is that? Ooh, the ripple effect is an understatement, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and tap into the lawyers need lawyers. Okay, I see chai tea question mark. Yes, baby, if you need to sober up the next day, go get you a chai tea. Now, I don't know what Starbucks put in their chai tea, but they chai tea with either some oat milk or some almond milk will save your life the next day. Don't do Plan B's and BC's. Who child, Lord have mercy. Plan B's and BC's. Mm. Let's tap into the lawyers might need lawyers. So, y'all ready? Let's go. You said Dunkin' Donuts chai is good too. I've never had Dunkin' Donuts chai. I didn't even know they had it. Chai tea will save your life, I promise you. I said I saw there's some BC powders at the corner store. That's some old school stuff, I promise you. You said the champagne look refreshing. Baby, it is. It is. Feeling it, Fill the glass to the top with Moet. Old school hip hop people, you already know. Or some Vouv, okay? Give me some Vouv. Ooh, y'all. I remember, and this is so random, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do. I remember the first time I tasted Ace of Spades. I was working in a strip club that's no longer open here, in a part of the bar staff over on 8 Mile and Hubble. If you're from Detroit, you know you know. Okay? Big Tigger used to be a regular there way back when. If you know, you know. He even did a commercial for this place. And it was one of the like one of the big homies from the hood. He told them, you know, I'm coming through. You know, I need a magnum, which means he need a case of champagne. Call through. I need get me together. So he ordered and he passing out bottles. Y'all, he gave me my own bottle. Y'all, on everything I love, I took one sip and gave that man back his bottle. I said, listen, I don't want to waste your money. This tastes like earwax with bubbles. And I never drank Ace of Spades again. Never. And that man told me, he said, you know what? I respect you because you could have just been trying to do whatever to be in the in crowd, but you really don't like it. And I didn't. I promise y'all. That was some nasty shit. I never liked Ace of Spades. And then the price went up and it was like, you know, you go to the white party, the black party, all of that, and it was like $800 a bottle. You want me to spend rent on some shit that's nasty? Mm-mm. See, I knew I wasn't by myself. Said Ace of Spades is nasty as fuck. I had some and spit it out. I knew I was not by myself. And I don't care which one it is. That, oof, just the memory. Y'all, that shit hit the tip of my tongue. I was, ow, 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 what is this? People literally bought Ace of Spades because of the, you know, the public flex. It was about to flex. If you had the bottle, it was about to flex. There it is. It is very bitter, and the pink rosé made me puke. Okay, I'm not by my damn self. I'm not by myself. That shit was so putrid. I felt like, y'all remember 3 6's cough syrup? I felt like it was the 3 6's cough syrup of champagne. And I had it when, listen, I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. Because that club I'm telling you about got shut down a very long time ago because allegedly they had minors in there, and allegedly one of the Habibis helped a minor to get identification that would allow her to get a cabaret license, because in Michigan you got to get a cabaret license to dance. And how they found out is because she had an apartment with another dancer. Mind you, the girl was 15. She had an apartment with another dancer, but she, you know, was still in high school and was at home, and she didn't pay her half of the rent. And the dancer called her mama and told her mama that she was dancing. Now, I don't know what type of mama she got, but this girl was dancing there and at several other bars by the name of Starving Marvin's. Look it up. It's a real thing. It made it across the news. And when they went to court, they said this girl was slightly retarded. And I said, use a slightly motherfucking lie, because how in the hell did she get hired at 5 different bars and was making anywhere from $500 to $800 a night? Don't nothing sound retarded about that to me. Mama, where was you at? But mama got the club shut down. And that was the end of that bar over there on 8 Mile and Hubble, where I first had Ace of Spades and spit that shit all across the table. It didn't sound slow to me at all. Sound like a hustler to me. You ain't just at one club hoping you make money. You at 5? She had different nights for different bars, and she literally got to the point where she built up clientele and everything. That sounds like an entrepreneur. She could have had a damn, OnlyFans if they had it back then. You, you said shit, I want to hustle too. Listen. Said she was in charge of the girls. Baby, wasn't she? At 15. And they had the audacity to say she was slightly retarded. I said, how? It sounded like the mama was the one that needed the damn evaluation. Because mama, how did you not know that she had an apartment with a roommate and danced at 4 to 5 clubs? She danced 5 nights a week. 5 to 6 nights a week. Where the hell was you at? You mean you out here scraping and scratching to survive like Good Times and she balling? What? We fly high. No lie. Balling. What? Child. Not the mama, no. Siren, don't you start. Look it up, y'all. I ain't playing. The bar was called All Stars. It's right on the corner of 8 Mile and Hubble. And they permanently revoked the liquor license from that building. So if anybody buys that building, they can never have a liquor license in that building. That's why the building has stayed shut down all these years. But I started bartending there, and then I left there and I went to the Sting. And child, the Sting is an experience. Well, it was, because I think they got in trouble too for letting young people in. But that was way, way after I left. Yeah, I made more money than most of the dancers as a bartender. Like, I literally only would work like 3 hours a night because, we got to chill until like we got busy. I worked 3 hours a night and would make thousands of dollars in 3 hours. And never showed nobody nothing but my teeth. The way I talk to y'all is the way I talk to them at the bar. I probably talk to them crazier, but I found out men like you to talk to them crazy. They love it. And speaking of that, James Harden, you in depositions with alleged adult concierge? What you doing? So you mean to tell me Ari and Dream Doll fell out over you and you may have been an alleged trick? Child, what? So, Ari, when you going on these dates, ma'am, you going on these trips, are these escorted trips? I'm just asking. Are these escorted trips? Because James Harden looks shakier than a hoe in church with bad knees in that deposition. They said, what does she help you with? Scheduling appointments and reservations to restaurants. He looked like he was looking for roaches. He did. His eyes was everywhere and nowhere at the same damn time. Sir, you better not go to court the way you looked in that deposition. Mm-mm. 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 Would you say, let me go grab a glass, baby? You better. Ooh, child. That deposition looked real shaky. Ooh. Somebody pull your phone out. Pull out Gangsta Boo. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at? Child, what y'all really doing over there? Because that sound like y'all in traffic. Don't tell me that this woman could literally pull in the NBA, possibly the NFL, and the music industry in a traffic jam. Ooh, child. I'm just have to give Suki a pat on the back because that song that she just did, been there, done that. Coochie, what she say? Uh, what she say? She got that comeback. She said all these girls sell coochie, all the rap girls. It'd do better for you if you just tell your truth. I'm starting to think that Suki had it right. That all of y'all allegedly is on the blade. Allegedly. Would you say Moneybag Yo pimp all his girls? Remember Juicy got arrested for selling it? We gotta say allegedly, but child, oh my God, the blade is sharp. Can we say Ginsu? Bitch, guess who? Who all gonna be in that deposition that end up in that paperwork? I mean, y'all do be selling 3.5 albums. Y'all really do. So I wonder how's everybody driving in all of these expensive luxury cars and living in these penthouse apartments. All of y'all don't have OnlyFans. At least with OnlyFans, you can actually like say that you legitimately digitally made some money. Who all about to be in court talking about what happened on the blade? Mm. Y'all gonna have court looking like Figueroa? Y'all gonna have court looking like the Bunny Ranch out there in Vegas? Mm. I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised at all. I'm a pop in the membership tomorrow so we can have some interesting conversations, because there's a certain person that's in jail right now that pulled up with a tour bus to one of those bars I used to work in and took half the bar with them. And if y'all want to know what the bar told me when they came back, we can talk about it in membership. Now, I got to say, everything is alleged for entertainment purposes, but I got all this information directly from the girls that was dancing and from the guys that thought they was going to a penthouse party and they left. And they were all taken downtown to a penthouse suite, and they all ran up out of there. And one of the bartenders ended up suing somebody that's locked up because they said something ended up in their drink and they got violated, and it was a man. This was back when, if you from my area, this is back when Bennigan's was downtown Detroit over there on Monroe. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. I'm talking about somebody who got that cheddar that pulled up to the strip club with their tour bus. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all come and see me tomorrow at noon in membership and we'll talk about it. When I tell you I've lived a very interesting life, no, baby. I said they're currently in prison. They're currently in prison. Mm-hmm. They're currently in prison. Mm-hmm. That tour bus pulled up over on Hubble and 8 Mile and said, y'all come with me. We going to a penthouse suite. And then everybody came back and said, bitch, I know you lying. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. But let's tap into the lawyers need lawyers. You say, oh, the penthouse tell it all. Child, listen. First of all, I was outdone when I saw the lawyer and the bartender on YouTube, and I knew exactly who the bartender was. And I said, bitch, I know you lied. That person sued. When I tell y'all in membership tomorrow, y'all gonna scream. Because this was back in the late 90s. I want to say 98. Yep, 97, 98. First card out for the lawyers who need lawyers. Seven of Swords, honey. You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. This is corruption. This is literally, you are up to no good. And this is how you got your wish fulfillments. Nine of Cups. Through backhanded maneuvers and backdooring people. So this is how they became successful. This gives me very devil's advocate energy, okay? Oh, it's definitely scandalous, but Siren, I see you tomorrow at noon. And whoever this law firm is, or law firms, child, listen, they about to comb through your past. You see this sun here over the Six of Cups? That's the light being shined over your past. What did Busby say? Sunlight is a natural disinfectant. I think that's what he said. Here it go. They're going to get down to the origin of everything y'all been doing throughout the years. Listen. Go ahead and go on a family vacation and never come back, allegedly. Because you ain't got too much longer. The fence is about to be looking cute. It's going to look like the Urban Hang Suite, allegedly. I can't wait until we get on Twitch. I'm going to cut up, and I know y'all ready. Oh, here we go. Total exposure of a high-powered lawyer, possibly by the feds, and they're going to pull all your records and how you get your money and where the money come from. What you say, follow the money? What they say, show me the money? Yeah, you're going to have to show them the money. Who pays you? How you get this money? What you really doing? Lord, is this like New Jack City? Is this New Jack City all over again? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'll give y'all a little tea on that tomorrow too at noon. Y'all know who that movie was actually supposed to be about? Let me see if y'all know y'all history. Somebody go down in the chat and let me know if you know who New Jack City was actually really based on, even though it was in New York. Oh, Lord, there go the sirens. I'm going to see how much y'all know about y'all street history. Oh, that's the police and the fire department. What's happening? I don't see the answer yet. I'm going to see if y'all know. It's a real family. They just weren't in New York. Come on, Siren. Come on, Alicia. Come on, Love De Niro. All three of these ladies got the right answer. All three of those ladies got the right answer. You know how I know y'all got the right answer? Because I got two cousins who daddy are from that situation. Yes, ma'am. Two of my cousins. They daddy. are Chambers brothers. That movie was actually about the Chambers brothers, but they moved the location to New York. Yes. Now, I ain't gonna put them on camera. And if I get them on camera, I ain't gonna be the one to tell you which cousin it is. But two of my cousins' daddies are Chambers brothers. And listen, y'all, the Chambers brothers were notorious for taking $1 bills, putting them in trash bags, like 40-gallon trash bags, and throwing them out because they didn't keep the ones. So literally, they throw them trash bags out. People used to go through their trash to make sure it wasn't money. That's how much money they was making. Now, if they tell you, if I ever let them on camera, if they tell you who their daddy is, I'll let them tell you. But I'll never tell you which one of my cousins' daddy was a Chambers. But it's two of them. So you got the Queen of Cups here in Judgment. This is saying they should have followed their intuition, and they're about to go down. And look who they're about to go down over, the King of Wands, the fire sign. You said, what's the address? I'm about to go dumpster diving. Well, their father is no longer here in the land of living, and the Chambers brothers are not, effective the way they were back then. We talking about 80s and 90s. So back in the 80s and 90s, when rent was like $100 and something, $200 and something dollars, yes, you can go out and find a 40-gallon trash bag full of $1 bills because they didn't keep the ones. And everybody knew that if you saw them trash bags, you better check them. Even the trash man knew if you saw those trash bags, you better check them. These people had gold faucets, not brass, gold faucets, you name it. When I say they were opulent on a whole nother level, yes ma'am, yes sir. You said, what a time to be alive. Listen, Siren, as much money was spent, was as much blood that was shed. And I mean that. And I'm not trying to be funny. Like, there was times in the early 90s, because I was born in Highland Park, and then I moved to 7 Mile. So if you're from where I'm from, Hamilton or Woodward, Highland Park starts at 6 Mile. There was times when we would have to go to school, and there were people that were shot, that were laid out on the street, and you had to walk and step over them and act like that wasn't none of your business. So as much money that was made was as rough as it was. It was literally that way. And you better keep walking, keep your eyes that way, and say nothing. Yes, ma'am. There was several times I walked to school and act like I ain't seen nobody laid outside. And if you stayed in the Herman Gardens or the Buffalo Projects, yes, ma'am. You couldn't even check your mailbox without a weapon. And that's where, what's his name? The judge from here. Y'all help me out. Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis is from Herman Gardens, which is over on Joy Road. You don't know? KDZ, exit 9. Child, go to the mailbox if you want to in the Herman Gardens and you ain't had no weapon. Good luck. So we got public shame and humiliation coming to this law firm, and it's coming fast. Said Mathis, yeah, he tell his story all the time. So you listen. If me and Judge Mathis sat down and compared notes, I bet you they match. I bet you they match. He'll tell you about how single mothers had to go check their damn mailbox with a baseball bat because you had to be prepared to just, boom, pop somebody upside their head if they play stupid. That's the way it was. Just going to your mailbox. And that was the 80s. I want to say the Brewster Projects, Herman Gardens, the Buffalo Projects. I'm trying to think where else. Like, it was plenty of money in the street, but y'all, it was dangerous. So here it is. It looks like one sole person is the piece that brings this whole situation crashing down. Said Judge Mathis was always calling somebody a crackhead on his show. Child, listen, he know better than most. He know better than most. You damn right, fight or flight all day. Baby, listen, you had, and I'm not saying this, and I don't want to glorify this, because I want you to understand it was glamorous and it was terrifying all at the same time. You had to teach your children to know how to fight just to go to the bus stop in case some shit popped off. My grandma was notorious for, I'ma lock your ass out. You either gonna fight them or you gonna fight me. My mother's mother kept that heat. She taught me target practice at 12. She lived on Claremont. If you don't know about Detroit, ask about Claremont in the 80s and 90s. My grandma said, we gonna do target practice out the window. And she was so notorious that if I came over there, even the Arab liquor store, he said, oh, you Eloise, baby. You need me to take you down to her house? Like, he come from behind the counter with that chopper. Oh, I'm good, you sure? Eloise was notorious over there on Claremont. The police didn't even mess with Eloise. I was one of the few children that could walk Claremont backwards and forwards any time of day or night because they didn't want Eloise to come outside. It was that way. So I don't want y'all to think it was just, make it rain and it was glamorous. It was glamorous and it was dangerous. You had to always keep your head on a swivel. Said, I have friends from Flint. How far is that from where you're from? Okay, so Flint from where I'm from is like a 45-minute to an hour drive on the freeway without traffic. And Flint is right up the street from, Flint is right up the street from Jackson, where you got one of the biggest, most notorious prisons in the state. You got Jackson and then you got Ionia. So, Flint's a small city, but Flint per capita had the same amount of violence, if not, give or take, as Detroit, which is a way bigger city. So when you look at Flint and you look at Inkster, Inkster is small city. Same numbers, way smaller city. So when you look at Clarissa Shields, and she come out of Flint, Flint got a country feel to it, but it's rough as shit. She went through some shit to make it out of Flint. That's why she know how to fight like that. She probably was fighting with grown-ass men. And that ain't no lie. Because I promise you, my generation, we was banging with men whether we wanted to or not. We didn't want to, but you had to be ready, unfortunately. I feel like we're a membership. This is usually a membership conversation I'm having with y'all tonight. Everybody in membership get to know this side of me. You said, yep, hey Angel, hey cousin, hey Chad, hey baby, how are you, Tiff? Listen, Clarissa ain't learned what she learned just from boxing. She learned what she learned from literally bending corners. You bend corners in the city, you had to throw hands, elbows, knees, and toes. This is a city where we got females that are big homies. Shout out to Big 50. Y'all don't know who Big 50? Look her up. Delronda. She's east side 7 Mile, but she made her money on the west side. Remy Ma played her in a movie, and she even did a song where, for the soundtrack. Y'all, Big 50 literally was locked up in the feds with Martha Stewart. And she co-signed Martha Stewart for being about her shit in the feds. Can you imagine that? A Detroit queen pin who was known for getting out here with these dudes. And she co-signed Martha Stewart. And see, I got little 50s. They call her Big 50 because her titties was the size of two little people, okay? And she always was known for having them big 50s out. And she made a lot of damn money, okay? She made a lot of damn money. Now, Big 50 is the only chick in the city that I know that wore platinum blonde hair as long as I did. You said our generation was something. Our parents sent us to the store to sign notes for cigarettes and to play the numbers. And you better not listen, you and Habibi, because most of our stores here are by Arabs, you and Habibi better not mess up grandma numbers. Because Habibi don't want grandma to come up to the store and handle him if she miss her number. You said Remy did good in that movie. I think she did good in that movie and that soundtrack. But what she did in that movie, y'all, that was a pinch. You hear me? That was a pinch on Big 50 history. Big 50 wasn't nothing to play with. Okay? Miss Delronda, child, listen. Listen. And you're right. We did go to the store with a note. And it said, I need this, this, and this. And you get the money. And they would give you your mama's cigarettes, her beer, or her liquor, and play her numbers. Okay? Hey, Joey, how are you, baby? You represent for the east side. You know about Big 50? Because Big 50 from your side of town. Big 50 definitely know what 7 Mile and Grass should do. If you don't know what 7 Mile and Grass should do, you better not take your ass over there. But when we talk about the lawyers, here we go. Dark Night of the Soul, child. Everybody about to be every man for themselves. When I tell you the Snitch Olympics is about to be lovely, okay, there we go. You said I heard of her, but I'm too young. I knew you heard of her because she an East Side legend. She from East 7 Mile, but she made her money over here where I'm at on Cheddar Mile. Now, if you on west side of Detroit, this is Blade Icewood territory. So she was from over there on Woodwood, 7 Mile and Grass should do, but she made her money over here where I'm from. And them dudes didn't play with her. Listen, Big 50 had her platinum blonde hair, her fur coat on, titties to the guys, and was whooping ass, looking good. Okay? Can you imagine getting beat up by a chick with all the good titties out and she walk off with her fur coat like it was a mic drop? I just want y'all to understand, that's what Detroit was like in the 80s and 90s. Said I heard about the party she used to throw. Listen, and I didn't even talk about that. So there we go. So yes, Big 50 used to throw parties that were bigger than the promoters' parties in the city. Just imagine. And when I say all the players come out, you couldn't even come in that bitch if your damn Gators and your shit wasn't 10,000 starting. Okay? Now, if you were here when I was talking to y'all with my baby, happy birthday to Monica Blair. All of y'all that were here when she came on before, go tell her happy birthday if you follow her. Listen, okay? There was a thing here called Soul Night. Soul Night was a party that they did once a month, every month, with 8,000 people deep. And people came from all across the United States and all across the world to go to Soul Night. Literally, this party was so big that they did a write-up in Paris that said this is the best party in the world. So imagine a party 8,000 deep, and you got all the players, all the players with their minks, their chinchillas, their gators, their ostrich, from every corner of the world at the Light Guard Armory on 8 Mile. And my 14-year-old ass was there. Y'all, I was 14 and a bitch at the Lifeguard Armory with all the players every month. Do you know the promoters for that party didn't know how old I was until later? It was like, how? Damn it, I've been seeing you for years. I almost want to give a shout out, but I don't want to get that person in trouble. But let's just say that person always, had a situation over at Rados. If you're from Detroit and you know Rados, then you know what I'm talking about. And he can't get in trouble because I'm 46 now, okay? So that was a million years ago. But if you're from Detroit and you know Rados, then you know who I'm talking about. And the last time I went to Rados with some NFL players from the Lions. And they literally went in there with all their jewelry on, and he looked at me like, okay, well, at least they with you. Y'all, one of these days, I'm going to get some of my people to come on here and do interviews with me. And y'all going to be blown away at some of these stories. Because when I tell you I was everywhere I wasn't supposed to be, at 14, I was on VIP list. Okay? I was on VIP list at the hottest premiere parties, 14, 15 years old. Walking in with the minks, the fascinators, or the hats with the damn, what you call them, the cultured pearl pins, fur coats, all of that. 14 years old. That was Detroit in the 90s. So I want y'all to understand, Joey is saying, hey, I heard about it because I'm too young. This is what I was doing in high school. And these were the big homies when I was in high school. So imagine Big 50 is throwing these parties and ain't nobody coming in there that's not a street millionaire. Not nobody. And then you got, city officials, and you like, Detroit is like Miami. It's one of those cities where you got city officials and you got street people all in the same place. You say you was born in 98. Child, I graduated high school in 98. Why you do that to me? Why did you make me date myself like that? You weren't even here when All Eyes on Me came out. My God, I was so excited when All Eyes on Me came out. I was riding around in somebody's damn expedition playing that and the Conscious Daughters Funky Expedition. I had to play Funky Expedition because I was riding in the expedition. You said damn it, everybody was born the year I graduated. Shit, I feel old. Okay, I'm still cute though. You said my big sis graduated in 98. The year I came to Nebraska. Okay, damn it, I ain't the only one. There go a class of 98 right there. Come on now. Listen, the 90s was the shit. Now, how many of y'all was born in 1980 that was at Freaknik that wasn't supposed to be there? I ain't gonna tell your mama. Now, I was there, but I wasn't freaking. I couldn't if I wanted to, because all of the big homies and all the people that allegedly did distribution, they didn't allow me to do nothing. So when I would go out, they would put me in the VIP and I would look like a celebrity, but I was really on punishment. They put me in a booth so nobody could talk to me. And I would sit there and I couldn't get out the booth unless I walked from the booth to the restroom with security. So I looked like I was big business, but I was really in trouble and I wasn't supposed to be there. And they didn't allow nobody to talk to me. You said me, I was there in 95 and 96. Come on now, let's see. I knew I wasn't by myself. I knew I wasn't by myself. Club 112, child, listen. Yes, bike week as well. Would you say bike week I plead the fifth? Come on, class of 95. I ain't by myself. Shit. You said not to send you to the VIP for timeout. They did. I could listen. If you came to the VIP trying to talk to me, they would stop you. And people thought I was exclusive, but I wasn't exclusive. I was in trouble. I had to sit in the VIP and couldn't nobody talk to me. And it looked like I was that chick, but I wasn't. I was in trouble. They would order me whatever I was going to drink because, that's back when bottle service was bottle service. And they would set the table up and me and my friends had to sit at that table and nobody could talk to us. I don't care where we went, nobody could talk to us. Because back then, the OGs did not do those grown men dealing with young girls when they looked at you like a little sister. Now, don't get me wrong. Them dope boys definitely was talking to underage girls. A whole bunch of them were. A whole bunch of them were. But none of them were allowed to talk to me. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow at noon, okay? Because they were cool with somebody that they felt like they was looking out for him because they thought I was his little cousin. So nobody was allowed to talk to me. So I looked like I was literally like I was lit. Like she got to be somebody because she exclusive. I was exclusively in damn trouble. You couldn't talk to me. But I look good. Right. Said they didn't play that issue, especially if you was under an OG or a family member of an OG. You damn right. See? See, you hear the sirens. If you had an OG that was over you on everything you love, if somebody tried it, it was curtains for them. I had several of them. So, yeah, I would try to skip school, and I was the only person that would be returned to school. It'd be about 200 or 300 people at the party, and my black ass had to be the only one that had to go back to damn school. How do y'all keep finding me? They found me so many times, I tried to skip in school. And then I tried to skip in school, and somebody snitched on me skipping in school. So that's how I end up graduating with honors. And not only did I graduate with honors from my high school classes, I graduated with honors from college courses that I took while I was in high school because I might as well. I couldn't go nowhere else. So literally, I graduated high school with an associate's because the street wouldn't let me skip. But we're going to get back to these damn lawyers that need lawyers. And all the rest of y'all, I see y'all in membership tomorrow so I can spill my tea. Oh, shit. Y'all, Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. We're about to see more law firms that are about to have to give payouts for being unethical because there's witnesses to it. You said I never skipped school, but my friend sure did. Baby, I did. I tried like hell, and they kept returning me like a badass letter with no stamp on it. I'm the only person that got returned to school from every skip party by the big homies. It got to the point where Gang Squad said, if you skip one more time, we gonna kick your ass. And if you from Detroit, you know Gang Squad. High Priestess. High level secrets about to come out before the public. Y'all, this about to be epic. We're about to see whole law firms get exposed, and it's going to hit the Associated Press. You said, hey, shout out to your village. It was definitely a village because they made sure that I did something with my life. And every last one of them, I thank God for them because it was nothing but God that put it on their hearts to check my report card. And some of them threw me over their shoulder and threw me in the back seat of the car and forced me to go back to school. But because of them, they made me make something out myself. And I thank every last one of them. Said I used to walk out of the front doors and then be skipping. Child, listen. Joey, you in my membership. We'll talk tomorrow. See, you over there on the E-way. In 1998, damn. I might have had some family members that went to Denby when you were there. I ain't gonna say no names out loud. But yeah, I got some family members over there off of Riad and Moros. At least during that time. Yeah, they was the realest. And to this day, I love them to pieces because they made me make something out of myself. Those street people told me that I wasn't supposed to be in the street, and they believed in me. And they wanted me to be something bigger and better. And God bless every last one of them. Oh, child, Cody. All the strippers came from Cody, allegedly. The male and the female strippers. You had to be a gangster and a stripper coming out of Cody. I don't even know how that worked. Don't ask me how that worked. But, you know, if you can hip roll and you can pow pow and literally like jump people, you was great at Cody. Y'all Exit 9 had a different combination over there. Like you literally could be a male dancer, a gang member, and somebody that robbed people all at the same time. And people had to respect your gangster. No other place in the city had what Cody had. You don't believe me? Ask. She said, Cody, ask her. I promise you. I promise you. I don't even understand how that worked. Watts, Mozambique, and Henry's was full of Cody participants that was gangbangers and robbers and hip rollers. I don't even know how you can hip roll and rob people at the same time, but they did it. See, look, she said, yes, truth. I'm not making this up, y'all. I promise you I'm not making this up. Right up the street from the Murder Mac. If you don't believe me, ask about it. Ask about it. Southfield Freeway and Joy Road. That gas station with a McDonald's. Don't you stop your ass over there if you ain't got to. Even Fat Joe had a story about why his driver said he couldn't go to McDonald's over there. Look it up. He ain't say it right, but he was talking about the right place. Listen, Love De Niro, I'm not lying. They was hip rolling, robbing, and jumping people. I'm not making this up. Listen, Joey said I get nervous just passing it. Don't go to the Murder Mac if you ain't got to. You need to be from the neighborhood to go to the Murder Mac comfortably. And I ain't talking about like go in broad daylight is safe. No, it's not. It's never safe. There's no such thing as being safe over there. Okay? Let me give y'all an example. And I'm not joking. And, you know, many blessings to this lady's family. This girl was at that gas station and a guy asked for her phone number. This made the news. She told him no. And that man pulled out a pistol and literally blew her noodles out because she wouldn't give him her phone number. That's why you don't stop over there. Like it's some weird, demonic, horrible energy at that gas station. Don't you ever stop there if you from out of town. See, there you go. He said, I remember that. That was in broad daylight. That was like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And he did that on camera because she wouldn't give him her phone number. Right, says, sorry, it's not safe day or night. Just like she said, you have to be from the neighborhood. Oh, God, I'm from here. And if I run out of gas, I will call AAA before I go in the murder Mac. I promise you on everything. And I know people over there, but if I can do anything other than going in that gas station and facing Armageddon, I will call AAA and tell them I ran out of gas and to bring me some. It's safer for me to let AAA go to that gas station than for me to go. Y'all, if I go over there with these type of nails, do you understand who gonna watch me? They gonna look at my hands and be like, oh, she got it. What's she driving? No. I'll tell you another gas station you don't stop at if you ain't from the neighborhood. Don't go to the gas station on the corner of Telegraph and 7 Mile. No, is that Grand River and 7 Mile. My bad. Grand River and 7 Mile. Do not go to that gas station that meets that sharp point at the corner of Grand River and 7 Mile. Yeah, the last time I went to that gas station, and I'm from 7 Mile, I was driving a 750. I told the guy I wanted to get $60 in gas. That ain't even full tank. $60. Do you know the man who literally was behind me, who was going through the donuts, literally went to the window to look to see what pump my car was at because I asked for $60 in gas? And this was in broad daylight? Oh, let me pump your gas. Okay, well, let me go pull. Okay? You want to follow me? Let's go. Let's go. I literally had to pump my gas like this at 7 Mile and Grand River. It had to be out, literally ready. We're talking about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I never went back to that gas station again. And that gas station is in between 2 bus stops. It's like you coming from downtown Detroit or you're going back into the city down 7 Mile coming back in the city. Never went to that gas station again. When I tell you I ain't never pulled out a gas station so fast, thank God I was in a 750. Literally 0 to 100 like this. I said, I'll take a ticket getting out this gas station. Went straight down Grand River towards the suburbs and came back around, so I made sure nobody was following me to make sure wasn't nobody behind me going back to my house in the city. It is that way. That is like being on Joy Road in Southfield. So if you're in the city, baby, you better find another gas station than 7 Mile and Grand River if you can help it. Or you go over there with your beat up car. Don't go over there with nothing nice. People come to that gas station with pit bulls, and the pit bulls are trained to rob you. Can you imagine The pit bull is trained to rob you? Mm-mm. It say yes, they robbed the police and took his gun. Thank you, Angel. I promise you I'm not making that up. That really happened. They really did rob the police and whooped his ass and took his gun. They disarmed the officer. They had the officer in the headlock, whooped the shit out the officer and disarmed him at the gas station. Y'all, it was so messed up that even the news was confused. Like, wait a minute, what? Literally, whooped the officer out of his sidearm. Took his sidearm. Said not them doing DMX moves. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And at that gas station, like I said, it's in between bus stops, right? So they'll stand behind the gas station where the trash can is, and then here it is, the bus stop. So they get to, it's a pointed block, so they get a 360 view of the whole block. Now, for some reason, y'all, I know God's hand is on me, because anytime I would go over there, the pit bulls would literally mind me more than they would mind their owner. I would have pit bulls coming to me, licking my damn toes and everything. And they be looking at me like they ain't even that nice to me. That is nothing but God that was on me. Those people literally be over there with their dogs trained to go. But here we go. 5 of Pentacles. These law firms can lose everything, every single penny. Ooh, child. Y'all, how y'all get this membership conversation out of me? Because membership get to know me like this. Tiff, I promise you. Like, I be trying to lead, the dog trying to get in the car with me and lead their owner. And I had to get a dog a snack and tell them to go back to where their owner was. Like, I would have to command the dog to go back. That was nothing but God's favor. Because everybody else, they caught the business. But like I said, I stopped going over there. And then when you on the other side of Grand River, going towards the suburb side, you got all of the, like, the little motels and all of that. And that, child, that's a whole nother story. Okay, let's see. Oh, King of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. So we're looking at the King of Wands and whoever he collaborates with. It's like they're going through a tumultuous time. They think they can come out on top when it's all said and done. But I see corruption. It's a lot of corruption that's about to be exposed for this King of Wands and these law firms and how they actually are affiliated. Yeah, they're trying to get balance through a new beginning because the weight of the world is on their shoulders and it's too much to carry. Child, not these high-end law firms feel like they can't get out of this. Locked up, they won't let y'all out. They won't let y'all out. Child, what y'all got going on? What y'all got going on? Yeah, who it is. It's a lot of confusion, and they're considering their options, trying to figure out, from ground one, which way do they go? Page of Pentacles. They thought these people didn't have that much on them. They didn't have much that was prevalent, but surprise, surprise, this is led by the King of Swords and the Sun. Y'all, this is the federales. That could be the president that can get involved in this. It's like we should have followed our instincts. We should have followed whatever it is that our heart was telling us, because Queen of Cups is following your intuition. Judgment is on the way. They know it's coming. People are about to try to find a way to abandon ship. Get out the way. Would you say, move, bitch? Get out the way. Get out the way. It might be too late. Page of Wands. They're trying to figure out how to go in a new direction. They're trying to lean on their prestige and people that they have that are in alliance with them. The Ace of Cups, that represents love, people that they're in good standing with. But the Five of Cups, there will be no help. We're talking about public humiliation and disgrace. Ooh, child. You say not the lawyers are defendants? Listen. Who told y'all the lawyers would need lawyers? I just need to check the chat. Who told y'all the lawyers would need lawyers? It look like they finally do. Look like they finally do. And this is embarrassing as shit. Five of Cups. Ooh, look at the mic drop. I love it. Hold on. First of all, I just found out that I can like these. Hold on. My bad to everybody else who gave me a sticker and I didn't like it. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I literally just found out recently, like this past week, that I can like stickers. Child, this is a mic drop. This is a whole mic drop. Would you say I told y'all last year the lawyers would need lawyers? Okay. And here it go. Public humiliation and disgrace. Embarrassment. Yeah. Six of Swords. Everybody trying to figure out how the hell to escape this toxic situation, to save themselves from what? The debauchery, the devil, this toxic, chaotic situation that they're bound to. Some of the stuff I told y'all damn near 3 years ago is finally starting to come into fruition. I ain't gonna say, who it was, but I love you big time. Much love to you. I did a reading the other day for someone that got a reading from me way, way back. And she told me, she said, I think you read me so far in advance that what you told me is just not happening. It was like over a year later and it was finally coming into fruition. And to her, yes, ma'am, I do sometimes read far in advance. Some of my readings don't hit until 3 to 5 years later. But when they hit, they stick like grits. It's finally getting to the point to where my readings are starting to speed up, and it's getting to the point to where even my sister said they need to start calling you Miss 72 Hours, because anything I tell her happened within 72 hours. It took a while to get to that, y'all. It used to take so long for my readings to come into fruition. I used to be like, now wait a damn minute. I would be questioning myself. I knew that they told me what they told me, but it would just take a while. It ain't like that no more. It ain't like that no more. When I tell you I can tell you something on Monday and you better look out by Wednesday, that's what's going on as of now. The Hermit. Put something on the Hermit. Four of Pentacles. Child, dark night of the soul. You being stubborn and now you ain't got it. Ooh, the Tower. The Tower is over for you. You ain't got it. These lawyer fees gonna chew your ass up and spit your ass out like great grandma chewing up food for the baby. Okay? You got a southern grandma and she chew that food up and feed the baby. Okay? We talking about pot liquor. We talking about pot liquor. And if you got people from the South, you know what I'm talking about. Where you feed that baby some pot liquor and some damn cornbread. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's done for you. And whatever is coming for you, baby, you ain't got it to give. The amount of money it's about to take to get out of this molehill, you might as well just lay down and say, God, Satan, whichever one of y'all are available, come get me. You said, man, you can't cook nothing without pot liquor first. That, hey, if your family from the South, you know what's up. And for those of y'all that don't understand the significance of pot liquor, it's supposed to have all of the minerals and the vitamins you need that cook off of the greens, and that's why they gave the baby pot liquor with the cornbread, because it was like a natural immunity. Would you say, Angel, sing? Watching your life go down. Watching your life go down. Check out my IG, y'all. Listen, I was so excited when I found that sample. I said, not it's on IG. Hey, baby, if what they say is true. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Ooh, child. Y'all, these law firms are about to face major lawsuits, not just legal issues. Six of Pentacles, Queen. Ooh, the Queen. Child, listen. Now, I'm going to say allegedly, y'all. Allegedly, the Queen of Wands is Nikki. Child, y'all going to have to pay her so much money everywhere she go. It's going to be a money runway. Okay, not a red carpet, a money runway. That don't make no sense. Y'all better get the money together, because it look like y'all ain't got it for real. Would you say Texas is where my ancestors are from? And yes, ma'am, cabbage, we had it on lock. Greens, we had it on lock. Okay, so you definitely know about some pot liquor. Yes, ma'am. Yes. What's that Nikki song? Rack it up, rack it up. Y'all better rack it up. The High Priestess. What is this y'all don't want to come out? Child, whatever y'all don't want to come out, oh my God, wait a minute. Oh. Things are about to move really, really swiftly with the court. And there's somebody that has been sexually inappropriate. I don't like that YouTube make me use these ridiculous words. But somebody is sexually inappropriate, and it's going to come out in court, and this is a high-level secret, and this is going to bankrupt you. Five of Pentacles. So yes, watching your life go down. Oh, child. Two of Cups. Who are these lovers that's about to lose everything? Now, we know it's people colluding, but this looks like, you know, couples goals went to hell. The lovers, the Two of Cups. Child, if you trying to bank on black love, that ain't going to work. That's going to blow up in your face. That's going to blow up in your face. So trying to rely on your relationship to hope that people feel some type of way and they support you, it looked like the public said go to hell expediently. I wonder who that could be. Say yes, we love to cook some with our meat on the bones. Oh, okay, there y'all go talking to each other. Said everyone was cussing out Jay for being on that remix. Said, Angel, are you doing an after show on Twitch? You absolutely right. At midnight. We're going to be on Twitch at midnight. So hopefully I don't fall asleep like last week. Child, everybody fall asleep on me. Y'all just need to help me get my numbers up on Twitch. I think we're around like 80, 85 people. Y'all get my numbers up on Twitch. Y'all can come back and watch just like y'all do on here. And we going to talk about, child, would you say, The Task Angels. Ooh, child. Ooh, that's ooh. That sound like the other situation over there with James Harden. It sound like the same situation. You see how everybody go through Miami and get caught at the port of Miami and stuck in traffic? Said I'm making me some matches so we'll be up because I don't have to work tomorrow. Yay! Yes, 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 yes. Y'all, we gonna cut up on Twitch. We gonna cut up on Twitch. When I tell you, my God, um, somehow, some way, these law firms have to do with covering collusion and traffic. Now, I don't know if it's like sexual traffic or it's bricks, all white bricks, but it looked like something with traffic. And child, listen, this looked like the whole firms, S on the end, whole firms in trouble. Rico Suave. Suavemente. Ooh, child. Rico's about to start raining from the sky. Somehow, someway. Y'all, this is about to be very embarrassing. The Bar Association about to be they about to be snatching license left and right. It said, oops, caught in traffic. Now traffic has slowed up to a drip. Oh, it's a traffic jam. Ain't nobody going nowhere. It looked like somebody shut down the freeway while they checking cars. And if you from where I'm from, in the 90s that really happened. They really took, state police and put, dogs in people's cars on the freeway. And that's what sent everybody down to Atlanta. So, like 94, 95, that's what caused the migration from the Midwest to Atlanta. 75 to 85, 85 to 95. They were putting dogs in people's cars. And if you had a Michigan license plate, that blue license plate with the white letters, excuse me, don't ever in your life, and I probably shouldn't be saying this out loud, but I'm going to say it anyway. Because I know I got me some little ratchet nieces and nephews, okay? I got me some little ratchet nieces and nephews. Don't ever in your life rent a rental car with a Detroit, aka Michigan license plate. You will be pulled over all your life everywhere you going. You're welcome. I'll never forget all the times I used to go to New York. We hit that Jersey Turnpike. We got pulled over 4 or 5 times because they had to make sure that we wasn't bringing nothing. Because law enforcement is so used to Detroit setting up shop everywhere they go. If they see a Michigan license plate, your ass is pulled the fuck over. You better have decent insurance, okay? It whatever you need. It better be up to date. Click it or ticket. Drive the damn speed limit. Obey all the traffic laws. And for God's sake, don't look flashy. You got a Michigan license plate, they pulling your ass over. I promise you. I promise you. You said my sister stay in Florida for her truck. She has a Michigan license plate and she get pulled over all the time. Listen, I'm not making this up. Look, he just told you. His sister got a Michigan license plate in the port of Miami where it's snowing, allegedly. And they pull her over. That's what law enforcement think of Michigan. They so ready to pull you over if you got a Michigan license plate. They just assume you got it. They don't care. You from Michigan? We pull her over. It's a brick in there. We know it's got to be. You said like this is your lifestyle at this point. Why do you got a license? Listen. When I promise you on everything. I'm not lying to you. If you are driving out of town in a rental, do not get a Michigan license plate. They'll pull you over 75 times. I'm telling you why right now. You said that she's driving a Suburban, so you know they watching. Yes. A Cadillac, listen, automatically. You said because of Canada? No, it ain't because of Canada. It's because of Detroit. Now, if you're talking about because of Canada, back in the day, allegedly, I don't know, but I probably know somebody that know, ecstasy used to come down through Canada, through Michigan, and flood the whole entire United States. So if they pull you over from Canada coming into the United States, they think you got them, you them pop'ems, them pills. And if you ain't got them pills, they want to make sure you ain't got them girls. Either way, traffic is traffic. Michigan and Ohio used to be number one and number two for traffic. They are now not number one or number two because the city of Atlanta beat both of those states to be number one in traffic. That's right. Would you say rolling them beings allegedly? Allegedly. You said you better change her tags and get something else. Child, it ain't about the tag. She better change her plate. It's the Michigan plate. If they see a Michigan plate, they are pulling you over. Because they just assume you got to have it. Get you like go buy you a car in like Oklahoma, Minnesota. Go buy you some shit somewhere boring and get you a plate there. Because you ain't going to get pulled over your plate from Idaho, Seattle. You need a plate that's boring. If it's a Michigan, they automatically think you got them birds that's going home for the damn winter. Pick up on that if you need to. Oh God, you do not want to be driving a rental with a Michigan plate. I don't even want to drive my truck out of town and it's legit because it got a Michigan plate because I know. You said Iowa will work. Iowa will work because everybody from Detroit went to Iowa to work. They ain't looking for nobody that got an Iowa plate. They looking for the Michigan plate yet again. Because they know if it's an issue in Iowa, it probably came from back that way. You got a Illinois or a Michigan license plate, baby, they need to talk to you. You said North Dakota? Yes, that sounds boring. Get one of those. Said New York tags, you get you pulled over too. It get you pulled over, but nothing like a Michigan license plate. They just automatically feel like everybody is Big Meech. You said her Delaware plates. See, I don't want none of these. Not a near damn one of them. Give me some plates from somewhere very boring. Give me some plates from somewhere very boring. Said I've been seeing a lot of rental cars riding around Detroit with Texas plates. And they gonna all be... Let me shut up. Let me shut the whole fuck up. All I can tell you is, I warned y'all that because of what happened with All-Star JR, they're going to be looking at Texas, Detroit, and Baton Rouge. So if you up here with Texas plates, or you in Texas with Michigan plates, you better do all of the above. 10 and 2, driving slow, boring as shit, don't do nothing. Yeah, get you an Alaska plate. They don't expect them to do nothing. But this law firm, it looked like y'all done it all. What's that song for Shorty Low? Done did it all, done did it all, done did it all. Yes, it looked like y'all done it all. Y'all, this is multiple law firms. It's not just one. It's not just one. We're talking about major law firms. When I say we're about to see what looks like Mount Rushmore crumble, You said shit, Alaska is a wild place. Listen, it over here ain't nobody worried about Alaska. Now I know some people that live in Alaska. I actually went to school with a girl who was born in Anchorage, which cracks me up because she was born in Anchorage. Her grandparents are Dominican, and she grew up here in Detroit. I don't even know how that worked. You said Reed Smith was the same law firm the Camel and Rock Nation called to investigate Joanne's financial records, prompting her to father her fire. Her father, excuse me. What? Way back when? Child, listen. We about to be on Twitch doing the listen. What? Hold on, let me reread that because I gotta digest what you just said to me. Reed Smith was the same law firm Camel and Rock Nation called to investigate Joanne's financial records, prompting her to fire her father. Excuse me. The champagne is not helping at this point. Excuse me? Excuse the fuck out of me? Wasn't that like 02, 03? Wasn't that 02, 03? What? Now, I don't know that to be true, so we gotta say allegedly and for entertainment purposes, but bitch, what? That, listen, okay, you said, I thought 07. Either way, that's a long damn time ago. I know the fuck you lying. See, this is why the internet don't lose. This is why old school criminals can't win in this generation. Because literally, what? What? Now we gotta say for entertainment purposes and allegedly and what the fuck? What? Somebody play Hit 'em Up style. Hey ladies, if your man wanna get buck wild, just go and hit 'em up style. Excuse me, what? I'm lost. I'm lost. Can somebody come find me? What? I need to look at y'all while y'all look at me. Can we all have a moment of silence? Excuse the fuck out of me. What? This ain't the rabbit hole. This is the Grand Canyon, and a rabbit fell the fuck in. I'm surprised they ain't messed with my internet yet. Usually when you say stuff like this, the internet start glitching. This is how I know the budget is getting really, really low, because I'm not really getting um, the trolls and the bots I used to get, and nobody's hacking my internet. Excuse me? Let me go all the way back. Hold on. I feel like I'm Mike Jones saying my phone number, hoping somebody call and see if it's real. Excuse me? Let me go back. Let me go all the way back. Way back in time. Hold on. I know you lying to me. I know you lying to me. Hold on. Let me go all the way back in time. What you just say to me? Reed Smith was the same law firm, Liver Lips in Rock Nation, called to investigate Joanne's financial records, prompting her to fire her father. Hold, child, wait a minute. This just blew my mind so bad. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta take a picture of my own shit. Hold on. Because I'm gonna put a pin in that. We gonna come back to that and say, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? Y'all, listen. Meet me on Twitch in about like 12 minutes. I'm going to end this here. Thank you to everybody who has come here to kick it with me for Allegedly Fridays. If you'd like to book a reading with me, please contact me at angelkissestheoracle on gmail.com. 30-minute reading, $44. An hour, $88. Ancestral reading, $111. Criminal aid reading, which looks like everybody gonna need it the next 2 years. Y'all better get at me. $250 an hour. Excuse me, $250 for a 3-hour block. But some of y'all got it. So for y'all that got it, $250 an hour. I need to go walk it off, okay? I will see y'all on Twitch in literally like 11 minutes. That just blew me the what? Y'all go get your glasses. Go get your smoke. I'm gonna see y'all in a minute. Oh my God, today. I'll see y'all on Twitch shortly.